Oh man, my ninjas.
Yeah.
Mm.
The hell is going on, man? How we doing? How we feeling? How we living?
Chilling, man.
Yep.
You.
Me.
Hesh Jones, my good brother.
Yeah, man.
Welcome back to the dojo, my brother.
Oh, thank you.
People have missed you.
Oh, have I?
Yeah.
I didn't thought they even noticed I was gone.
Yeah, how the fuck they gonna miss your big ass?
Oh, no, nigga.
They love you.
Oh.
Fuck you been at, buddy?
Chilling.
Nigga, I kill your whole life. That's Jones, man.
Yeah.
How you doing? How you feeling? How you living, good brother? What's the word? Where you been?
Good, man.
People have been asking. Like,
Yeah.
oh, no, Hesh Jones speak. Like, I don't fucking know what he had. I know he told me.
Yeah.
He said something. I don't know if that's the truth.
That's fucked up. No, it's the truth. No, so the first week, I was working on Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
and they were having somebody come in.
After I told him not to ever again, but cool.
I mean, I got to pay my bills.
I thought you was doing Saturdays.
Yeah.
I do both.
Oh.
That's you working 7 days a week?
Yes.
Continue.
Yeah, so I was working, and they had somebody come in to do some fucking maintenance shit, and he or whatever fuck he was supposed to do, and he was supposed to come in. Well, I think 9 or 10 or whatever. He basically didn't come in until 11, so we had to stay. So I didn't get out there until maybe like 5:30 or some shit like that. So then by the time I do that, I come over. I was like, I'm not gonna be able to make it. Just do it without me. So
First one went off without a hitch. So the first one went off without a hitch.
First one, what?
The first one, you not here. That show was good. It was good without you.
That's not my first time missing the show.
No, I'm talking about this string of you shit.
Oh.
Answer. Did you have sexual relations with that woman?
I mean, I always do. Like, what's wrong with saying, nigga? I don't need to take a day off to do that.
Oh,
Nigga.
yeah. Talk your shit, big blast stories. How you pumping your bitch? Splash.
So yeah, and then
Oh, that was no, never mind.
and then the last week I told y'all ahead of time that I wasn't gonna be here on that
Yeah.
on that.
Yeah, but you ain't tell us why though. Where the fuck was you at, player? Fuck you was doing? Who you was doing? Where you was doing? How you was doing?
I was doing good.
I bet you was. Why you was doing?
Why not? No,
Fuck you was at?
birthday.
Oh.
Oh,
So gotta do shit.
so you had to do shit.
Dang.
Anything special? No, just.
Her birthday was the first, so that Sunday
First
was
of
the
the
Sunday before the
month.
first.
Mm.
But the first was a Monday.
Hydropompe.
So had dinner plans with her family and whatnot.
Dang.
So I had to go do that.
He's fucking gay.
Spend the day doing doing stuff,
The big kibosh.
giving gifts and whatnot.
Okay. It was cool.
Not great. Like, it was not crazy. It's just I would have been here the other time, but then this fucking nigga took forever. I was like, hey, well,
I don't know. When 10 niggas ask me who the fuck Hesh at, I don't got no answer. I don't know what to be telling niggas.
I'm not here.
Like, if you'd have missed that this week, I'd have been like, dog, don't ask me shit.
I had thought about it.
Hmm.
'Cause I worked today, so I was thinking about it. But
This
I was like,
nigga
nah.
don't. It's
Yeah.
cool.
Work 6 to 1.
6 to 1.
Yeah,
That's stupid.
I know. I'm tired.
Why you,
And I worked yesterday. And I gotta work tomorrow.
Damn.
I'm a little tired. Sorry though.
swear this nigga owed the mob or something. Yo.
Jeez.
This
Oh,
nigga
that's
got- this nigga
what's
got
going
a
on?
debt he need to pay off.
No, I'm just trying to get a few.
Oh, what if he got to pay to date her?
Never.
Yeah, I'm the big dick here.
Yeah.
I'm Mr. 15.
It's me.
Say that shit.
Nah.
Say, it's me.
That's just him?
Hesh is Himothy.
Nah, it's just
Him Jones.
for a while they weren't giving out overtime for a real long time, so I'm just trying to get as much of it now as I can while they're still willing to give it because I don't know when they're gonna cut the well off. So I'm just trying to get a few extra bucks while I can. So that involves working the weekends, and they keep asking me, so I keep doing it.
Yeah.
Because then, so I work today, and I put in 7 hours, and then start my week out. I got 7 hours extra in the tank, and then I'm coming in an hour early every day.
Oh, yeah.
So then I'm getting on the mags, and then I come in set. So it's like I'm doing. So like if I start on one point, it's like it only makes sense to keep going at the end of it, because then I get few extra dollars.
Oh,
The next
yeah.
thing I know, I got like 15, 20 hours overtime. It's like,
Oh,
I might
yeah,
as
yeah.
well just fucking do it
Yeah,
so I can get a few extra bucks.
that makes sense.
Are you taking time to enjoy your money though?
No, because I'm not enjoying it. Nigga, it's getting spent on shit.
What the fuck are
I
you
was gonna
working
spend-
for?
Just to do it, nigga.
The fuck, yo. What's the point of this?
What else am I gonna do?
Fucking brain just like overloaded. So much shit I want to say just now. Have you taken any U time?
I mean,
Fucking broken and battered man, yo. Nigga they come back healed or nothing. Nigga say, yeah, I've just been working this whole time. I've been going to work. I've been having to deal with her. I got to do this, that, and the third.
That's all I've been doing. Like, I'm not gonna. I mean, I come home and I watch TV and I go sleep and get up and go to work. So no, not no real. I mean, that counts as me time for the like 2 hours I had before I go to bed.
Hey, nigga, if you missed another one, me and Abigail's gonna have a talk, nigga. I don't know. Hey, Clarissa, cut the shit. All right? You better be here on Sunday, Margaret. All right, playing none of that shit.
It's just work, man.
You put your foot down. Say, hey, Mildred.
Yeah.
All right, I got shit to do on Sundays. All right.
I was thinking maybe taking next
Team needs me, Darlene.
next Sunday off because it's Mother's Day, but even then, I'm not sure.
Oh yeah,
I might still do it.
your mama don't count, man.
My mama counts.
No, I'm not talking about winning. Don't do that to me, yo.
You already called her a crackhead once, nigga.
I said sorry 2 years ago. I've been apologizing for that.
Oh shit.
But fucking Agnes, I'm not taking that shit. You new here, all right?
Oh fuck. But yeah, that's it. That's all I've been doing.
Okay.
It's just working, nigga. Working like a slave.
All right. Welcome back.
Mm.
Happy you're back.
Mm.
So was the dojo.
Mm.
Did you watch Guardians?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That's also probably another reason why I'm tired.
You watched it last night?
Friday, but then work Saturday.
No, you
And then,
stupid.
so I didn't really get to and I didn't take a nap Saturday because I wasn't allowed to. And then I got up this morning.
So it
You really a
wasn't allowed
slave,
to.
yo.
Huh?
You really a slave.
It wasn't allowed.
I just,
Treating you like a buck out here, nigga.
Damn.
schedules don't align.
Putting your big ass to work.
That's why I'm tired.
Must be hard for 15s out here. I wouldn't know, you know.
Shoes ain't made for walking.
Yeah. Make putting boots on head. That's what it is.
Ew.
These boots.
Hey,
Okay.
bitches out here putting Timbs on heads. You know. If you know, you know. Shout out to Nigerian Prince. Bobby.
Yep.
Bobby Splackavelli. How you doing, man?
Chilling.
How you doing? How you feeling? How you living? How's your weekend going? How's your
Good.
week been? All that good stuff.
Oh, it was good. Heat turned up out of nowhere.
I mean, it's spring.
Yeah,
It's
today
May.
was-
Yeah, but it kind of fucked me up though.
Nah, yeah, today was out
Came
the
out of
blue.
nowhere.
I was like, God damn.
After all that rain, we deserve some sunshine.
No, that's a fact. But it was just like, it's a May kind of, but it's like rainy and it was
Yeah.
still like 50-ish, 60. Today was like 80,
What's that stupid
70
shit? They
something,
say
80
April
something.
showers bring
Mayflowers, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. You know it's coming, but
And allergies.
yeah, that's a fact. Gotta get the nasal spray
Yeah.
Or some Zyrtec, you know.
or some
Pop that shit before bed. You be good all day the next day.
Allegra, whatever it is. Get some of that shit too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't really do anything this week though. Now that I think of it.
Ain't get nobody pregnant.
Kept his dick to himself.
Yep.
He said, absolutely. Definitely this week.
But I think I experienced sleep paralysis for the first time.
It's got the hag on him.
With
Nah,
a hag on him.
It wasn't a hag though.
Oh, damn! It was.
That's a huge bitch.
Nah, I was gonna say something that we was talking about earlier
No, that's crazy.
on the
Oh, no.
pre-show.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But God,
Nah, yeah, God be stopping you. Welcome back, Hesh.
Don't do that.
Hesh is alive. Yes, Hesh is here.
oh shit!
It's not a figment of your imagination. Yes. Black Blastoise is here in the flesh. Splash.
But yeah, yeah. So I was laying in the bed, and it was like 11:30, and I was watching this show, and I already felt tired, but I was just watching the show anyway. I was standing up watching it. Then, what?
You got sleep paralysis standing up? That's a demon,
I
nigga.
wasn't standing up. I wasn't standing up.
I'm about to say you just have a demon in your house.
You know when you lay down, the pillows got you.
Yeah, you like
standing up,
you like
you stood up,
like laid up or whatever.
I'm like laid up.
Yeah. Oh,
So
I
I'm
thought you was like standing.
So you sitting there. I thought you was a cow or some shit.
Yeah,
No.
I thought you meant you was like standing like your 2 feet.
Oh no, that's crazy.
Well, yeah,
like
that's what I'm
10
saying.
toes down.
That's what I'm saying. You got a demon in your
If
house.
that happened, I got an exorcism.
Yeah, that's a demon.
Nah, after that the house gotta go.
Yeah, nigga.
Nah, nigga, if you sleep, then you gotta go, nigga. You a fucking robot.
Nah, if he catches sleep paralysis, even standing up, that's a demon.
If Bobby said, if we done let that shit go and niggas been like, yo, Bobby stood up and he was asleep, that nigga's charging. All that fucking Skynet shit to throw us off. He's the Terminator.
Oh, I just said that shit to throw the hell off.
Yeah, he's throwing us off for fucking 5 years. Now's my chance.
Come with me, conductively.
Oh, shit.
Funny.
Come here one day. Oh, you're not leaving?
Oh, shit.
What do you mean?
Bobby the Terminator and shit?
That's funny.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh shit. But
Execute playing Bombs Over Baghdad right now. Bombs Over Baghdad right now, please.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Bob is a code name. Yeah, Bombs Over Baghdad right now, please.
Oh, shit.
oh, what up, Dark? But yeah, I was watching a show, so I was sitting up and I'm watching it, and it's weird. You know when you fall asleep and you looking at something, but what you were looking at is the exact same thing you see in your dream. That's what was crazy thing. So I was standing up looking, and then out of nowhere, all I feel is like this dog just near me, just growling, just like, and I'm just like,
Y'all nigga dreams is different.
I still think that's a demon.
Yeah.
I think that's
I know it's a demon. It's some sort of beast.
Yeah.
But what was crazy
beast
was
of burden.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was something, but like it was just like this dog, just whatever the fuck it was. I didn't even look up at it.
Nah, you don't.
Like I was just looking at the TV and I thought I was up.
Yeah.
But you remember I told you like when I was younger I had nightmares so many times I can tell if it's a nightmare. Like instantly if I see it I just snap right out of it. I was like, oh okay, I can control it.
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
Yeah. So
Nigga, how many milligrams was in that edible you took?
ain't that all? I've been having this shit since I was like fucking like what 12.
Nigga, brains are psychedelic.
Like, well, it was one of those things when I was younger. I had so many nightmares that I can like instantly like be aware of what's going on. Then I could just do whatever the fuck.
Bobby, the only nigga that can run in his dream.
And punch.
After I
He can
know,
run and punch and fight and jump.
Full force.
but that's the weird
Nigga
thing though.
fly on command.
But that's the weird thing. If it's a happy dream, I can't do none of that shit.
Yeah,
but
but
like
if
if
it's
it's
scary-
like a nightmare, I can control it
That's that
because I'm
fight or
like
flight.
fully aware or some
Yeah.
shit.
That's the adrenaline pump. Like, save me.
Yeah. So
Are you Bobby Kruger? Like,
yeah, I be wondering. Can I tell me that?
yeah, it's like Freddy Krueger. Nigga.
But like that happened, and the minute I heard the dog growling, at first I was like, nah, this is a nightmare. So I instantly snapped out of it, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, so I'm gonna take care of this motherfucker. Like, all right, let's see. There's a wall right there. I'm gonna get up, grab this shit, throw it
Push
to the
it
wall.
through
Now
the
you
wall,
know it's some dream shit, so he's
Yeah.
gonna explode through the
whatever
wall.
or
I
something,
was like,
yeah.
yeah, that's gonna be kind of lit. Like, let me try that. And I was like, yeah.
Couldn't move. Yeah. Couldn't move.
I'm like, yo, like what is going on here? I can't move.
That motherfucker on a limitless drug. That nigga Bobby crazy. You know how people they say that humans use 10% of their brain or some shit? Bobby the only nigga that use like 12.
Wait, probably in the dream shit. Cause like I'm instantly aware now. So I'm like, okay, I can control this. Like, let me grab this motherfucker and throw him out the window.
This motherfucker's Martian Manhunter.
Couldn't move.
So I'm trying to grab, but I'm not moving. I'm like, that's peculiar. that never happens. That's rare. So I'm noticing that usually when you're in a nightmare, shit change. Nothing's changing. Like my room is still the same. It's just the only difference is that this fucking whatever it is, this beast that's on top of me, it's growling and I can't move. So I'm looking over. I still see my daughter sleep. So I'm like,
Help. Help.
okay, this is new. I'm like, yo, this is new.
Nah.
Bitch got the drop on us. Help us.
Nah, this nigga Bobby woke up mid-update or something. Like the fuck, you know they say you update or something, don't turn on the computer or nothing like that.
Don't turn the power off.
That motherfucker woke up at like 56% or some shit like that. That shit wasn't done.
This nigga had a power surge and
Yeah.
the power went off real quick.
Nah, it's no way in hell, dog.
Nah, that shit was like, it was like different, but I still wasn't panicking.
Yeah.
So what made me think that this shit was something else is that the longer the dream went on, the realer it got. I'm talking about,
How long did it keep going for?
nah, it was like all this happened in a matter of like 2 minutes.
Oh, that seems like a long time.
So I was just sitting there, and then like the dog. At first, I couldn't feel him breathing on me. The longer the dream was going on, I felt the nigga breathing on me. I'm like,
oh nah, Bobby, get out your house.
Bob, you gotta move.
This is how a movie starts.
let me finish. So, but that happened, and I'm just like, it's never happened before. So you know when you get stabbed in your dreams, you instantly wake up and shit. And even if you get stabbed, you don't feel it. You think you feel it, but it's like, this ain't doing shit.
You felt it?
The longer it went on, the more I started to feel shit. So now it got to the point where I'm starting to feel this nigga's body temperature on me. I'm like, yo,
Bobby, get out your house.
I gotta wake up.
Nah, please.
So,
I'm dead ass. Get the fuck out.
So I'm like, yo, I'm trying so hard to wake up. I was like,
listen,
yo,
leave.
I can't wake up.
Yo, listen to me. Leave. Please.
Yo,
get the fuck out, Bobby.
Let me finish.
This nigga has skip updates so many fucking times. And this shit just say, we gonna make you update this time.
So like the dog, like it's getting to the point where it's pushing my head and I can feel it. I'm like, yo, I gotta wake up.
You gotta get the fuck out.
But I can't move. I'm like,
yo, you gotta leave, nigga. Yo, please leave. Oh, you gotta get the fuck out, nigga.
Oh, man. So that shit went on for like 20 more seconds. Then I just instantly woke up in the same spot where I was at. I was like, yo, what the fuck just happened?
So nigga, that remind me of Ghostbusters. Nigga, he's the keymaster, nigga.
Nightmare on Dojo Street.
Oh, shit.
No, that shit was crazy, though. I never felt that shit before. So I think it was like sleep paralysis. I was like, yo, I know. Because it felt like, I don't think you can equate it to that. You know when people sleep and then like sometimes their eyes be open?
A little bit, yeah.
I think that's what was going on.
Your eyes are open.
Yeah,
so
my eyes is open, but
so
I'm hallucinating in my mind.
Visual
Like I'm,
information from the outside and while you were still sleeping.
yeah, but that shit was weird.
Nah,
Though.
you
I
gotta
ain't
leave.
never.
If that shit happen, one more time, get the fuck out. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but that shit was different. I don't know, but I still wasn't scared though. It was just I was more like yo, I can't move. Like I'm trying my hardest. Like I really can't fucking move.
That's when you gotta summon a spirit or some shit like stab it through. Like you
I tried to.
Fucking...
I tried to.
This thing a blue screen.
blue screen.
Blue screen, Bobby.
Blue screen of Bobby.
Bobby blue screen.
Yeah, but that was weird.
No shit, nigga.
Yeah.
This nigga fucking.
Whew.
God damn, Bobby.
That was my highlight.
That's a horrible highlight, nigga.
Yeah.
There was a ghost demon dog in my
There's
face.
a
It was
ghost
something.
demon dog.
It was something.
Well, at
That shit.
least he didn't start talking to you. That'd have been that.
It was just growling.
I think that'd have made it worse. It was the growling, and then it started talking to you like, "Yo, Bobby, what up, nigga?"
Name of the episode: Windows Update. That nigga.
That's funny.
I ain't do shit like that this week.
You ain't have no sleep paralysis.
I just been trying to get back in the gym. My fucking arms been hurting. See, look, his fucking, fucking arm, his mechanics is fucking up.
Probably because of that damn AC, dude.
No,
You got osteoporosis?
Osteoporosis?
What's that shit?
brittle bone disease.
Some.
What?
Dr. Glass.
Whatever. Yeah.
No.
The powder.
Cocaine?
Arthritis?
Nah, fucking the white nigga that was
Oh yeah, the ashy
electric-
dude. Yeah.
yeah, with the electrical powers.
Yeah.
Powder?
Yeah,
You remember that movie?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
got the spoons.
I ain't do shit this week. I've been rehabbing. I went to the doctor.
Trying to make him go to rehab. He said, "Okay."
Yeah, I'm just going to work and trying to rehab and shit. Other than that, not much else is going on.
Nah,
I ain't really do nothing.
no stand-ups, no none of that.
No stand-ups, no nothing. I might have a show on the 20th. I don't know.
Stress Factory or
Nah, it's this place in Derby.
oh shit, Derby.
Yeah, I might have a show. So we'll know. I'll know like midweek or something like that. What else? Oh yeah, it's niggas' birthdays and shit. Happy birthday to Alex.
Oh, happy birthday, nigga.
Shout out to him. Flipper suck with you, cool nigga.
Oh, should have got Amy Schumer for him.
I know, right? If I'd have had the money, I'd have got him.
Got him a little cameo or something.
Also, shout out to Mark Cooper as well.
Oh, so
His birthday.
Happy birthday, sir.
Shout out to Player One himself, Mark Cooper. Happy birthday, my boy. Other than that, yeah, I ain't really got shit else. Bobby's a cyborg. Hesh is back.
No, that nigga has a demon in his house, nigga.
And he conquered it. He beat it.
Did he though? That's how the movie starts.
Nah, I gotta punch it.
It starts when it start fucking with you.
But it like lives to fight another day type shit.
Yeah.
Nah, it just start to fuck with you and then slowly just get more aggressive, more and more aggressive. Next thing you know, Bobby gonna wake up with like a scratch on him. He don't know where he don't know where it came from.
That nigga's a new bleach.
Guess what? Say you each go. Bobby go.
Bobby go.
Yeah, nigga better experience. Nigga better go. But shotgun and fucking punch that shit, nigga. Or Kurabara, but the little sword or something. You better nigga. You better figure out how to use your spirit power somehow, nigga.
Now, if your baby start floating, you just gotta leave the house. Just leave that
Leave.
house.
Nah, I can't do that.
Everybody.
There's Indian burial ground underneath your house, nigga.
Everybody gotta go.
It's gonna rain and then it's gonna flood up and then you're gonna find bones in the water.
Is it poltergeist?
Yeah.
It's just gonna rain over. It's just gonna rain over your house. The whole block is dry.
Yeah, I didn't like how that movie ended like that.
The
movie ended like that. They just went to a hotel and it ended.
Yeah.
They pushed the TV out.
Oh yeah, that's why it came back. That's why it was another one, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I watched this shit like
Once?
Yeah, I ain't going back.
I ain't going back.
That shit was crazy.
I don't watch some shits.
That shit was crazy.
I don't fuck with ghosts and demons. I don't fuck with it.
It still all hold up though.
None of that. So yeah, man. SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio, wherever the fuck you get your podcasts, we are there. 3ninjaspodcast@gmail.com for any comments, questions, or concerns. If you want your question answered in the Ask a Ninja segment, you can reach us there. That is 3ninjaspodcast@gmail.com. Also, don't forget to visit our website, 3ninjaspodcast.com. You can see all that cool shit that's up there as far as merch and everything that's going on with us. Consider supporting us on Patreon. That's patreon.com/3 Ninjas Podcast. Everything goes back into the show. If you're watching live on the Twitches right now and you do have Amazon Prime, you can connect your Amazon Prime to your Twitch and you get one free subscription a month. You can use that on us or any other creator on Twitch. It's at your discretion. But if you heard it from me, I suggest you use it on us, but I don't tell you what to do. If you're watching on YouTube, either now or in the future, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification. You'll know every time we drop a video. If you listen on Apple and Spotify, please be sure to give us a 5-star rating and review or whatever you feel like we deserve. 5s are recommended, but give us what you feel, baby. What's in your heart, baby? What else we got? Instagram, Reddit, Discord. You can join at the Dojo is gang. The Dojo provides. Other than that, I don't think we have anything else. So, back to doing his fucking job. Hesh Jones.
Yeah.
My good brethren.
Yes, sir.
What do we have for questions this week?
So, this question comes from Captain Quill in our Discord chat, which you motherfuckers definitely should join. And send us some questions, please. Mm-hmm. And his question goes, a wee bit something like this.
Bitch.
Yeah. Yo, what's up, ninjas? It's your boy, Captain Quill, a.k.a. Monkey D. Koofy, a.k.a. K.O. King Griffey, a.k.a. Giga Free Use Brain Fart, a.k.a. Bastard the Friendly Ghost Load, a.k.a. the Oak Cliff Oni. And this is my question. If you were given the green light to be a CEO of any company of your choice, what company would you pick, and what changes would you make if you decided to change anything? Love y'all ninjas. Keep winning out here. So you could be the CEO of any company in the world. What company would it be, and what changes would you make?
First thing that came to mind was DC, the movie department. I would just scrap all this shit and just start over and be like, "Hey, we fucked up." Put out a big press statement like, "Hey, we was on Marvel dick. We fucked up. We about to start over. All right. None of this. It was cool movies. We got all these big name actors. We might even bring some back because they under contract. I want to keep these same niggas, but I want to redo the storyline. We need to blow this shit up, and we just gonna start fresh. We gonna do our own thing. It's gonna be darker. Yeah. It's gonna be Batman, Superman. It's gonna be all the characters you love with great scripts. We're gonna take our time. We ain't gonna try to race with Marvel no more. Marvel, we sorry.
We sorry.
All right, we sorry. And just start from there. So 2025 is when the resurgence of DC starts, and then boom, everything happens. So we got Batman and shit. We got Robert Pattinson Batman, and then we just gonna branch off from there. We're gonna start niggas young. We're gonna get everybody storylines out there. We're gonna come in this whole big conglomerate of the Justice League and take over the shit. Because when Marvel starts to slow down, DC gonna be just ramping up.
Yeah.
And then, boom, the age of DC.
Whatever company owns Monster Rancher, I'm not. I think it's Bandai or Tecmo. Maybe it might be Tecmo. I'm not 100% sure.
Might be Namco.
But whatever company owns Monster Rancher, I want them to bring back Monster Rancher, and then but what we're gonna do is because people don't use discs anymore, we're gonna make a companion app that scans barcodes. We're gonna use barcodes and shit instead, so we can use that to unlock stuff. So you can just be scanning all the shit in your house, all your fucking food cans, and your drinks, and your whatever. It's like because we can't, we don't use CDs and shit anymore. So to keep that feeling, I was like, I want to bring back Monster Rancher because I have fun playing that shit back in the day.
I did too. I feel like that would have the same effect as Pokemon Go. Like you just see mad motherfuckers at stores,
at the store scanning
dumb
shit. Yeah, just so you can see what you unlock.
Yeah,
spin it fast through the pass, unlock your disc.
Yeah.
I would be in charge of Capcom and bring back Power Stone.
That's a fucking fact, my guy.
But how I would bring it back to get like people introduced to it, like the kids that haven't really fucked with it like that, I would have to remaster Part 2 and make online.
I'm surprised they haven't done that.
Yeah, like I don't know what's the problem with that.
Bring them back like in a collection type of shit.
Yeah, 1 and 2.
Yeah,
they're both online.
I'm saying that was a good point.
Oh yeah. And then just to get the feel of like, all right, let's see if the fans really give a shit about this. That and Jet Set Radio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're supposed to be doing like a spiritual successor to that shit.
A spiritual successor?
I think
it's not really Jet Set.
Well, I think it's like the people who created it, but it's they can't call it Jet. They can't call it Jet Set because they don't own the rights to like the name Jet Set. But it's pretty much Jet Set.
I respect it.
Yeah.
But that would be Power Stone.
I would do Spotify as well.
Spotify?
Give niggas equal money splits and just be in charge of the music and shit like that. I want niggas to get what they work for and not, because there's no reason why a nigga should have 1 billion streams
and not have
like
some type of money.
$23 million. I don't know. It's just
something
weird.
more than what they're getting.
Yeah,
now.
we got to figure out these fucking splits because it's wild. This whole writer strike shit. Whoever's in charge of these studios need to get that shit under control because TV's about to be bad for the next year and a half, 2 years maybe.
It depends how long it takes. It depends how long the strike is for.
They said that shit wasn't. They said they was gonna strike until like January or some shit.
Jesus.
Yeah, I mean,
if that shit happened, nigga, the whole fall catalog is dependent on what's going on now.
That's a fact. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying the severity of it depends on how long it ends up having to go for. Like if they were to somehow on Monday work everything out and then Tuesday they back, then it's a hiccup. But I don't think it's gonna be that quick.
Mm-hmm.
But if it is that quick, it's different than it took us 2 months to figure this out. That's gonna throw everything off. But yeah.
My question is because I haven't done any research. So when the people that are under the union quit, who are these other people that they hired to make these bullshit ass shows and write these scripts and stuff like that?
Well, right now I don't think anyone's writing anything.
And so there's no writing going on whatsoever. So all these shows is just reruns and whatever the fuck.
I would assume if there's any writing going on, it's people who are part of the Writers Guild. Because I think because it's a union. So if the union strikes, I think everyone has to strike. I could be wrong on that. Somebody can fix me on that. But I think a lot of what's going to happen is there's a few things people have done that were already done, so that can still be made because the actors are still out there and film people, so you can still make some of the shows. But anything that needs a writer won't happen. So if the scripts weren't already written, that's why like the late night shows are hit first because they have writers every day for Saturday night show like that because that's something that they do weekly. So that's pretty so like those gotta go because we don't have any writers for that. But like certain TV shows, they might have been working on scripts already, so they might have some scripts, so they might be able to do half a season or whatever the fuck, or do a couple episodes or whatever if necessary. So we'll see what fucking happens though.
You know what stopped? Blade.
Yeah, because I think they were like working on the script.
It's not coming out, man.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not. It's a wrap for that.
It might happen. Yeah, I mean that's what happened in 2007 when the writer's strike came. It fucked a lot of shit up because there was I forgot how long that one lasted. I feel like it was a few months, and it fucked a lot of shit up because you got to halt your production, and so now you're doing that, and it pushes everything off, and then now you got to wait because now they don't have writers if they're working on the script and they're trying to fix the script. Either we're gonna get a movie that's subpar because they didn't really get to flush the script out completely, And they're gonna be like, all right, this is the script we have, and we need to film something, so we're just gonna film it, and we might just get a shitty version of the movie, or they're like, all right, we just can't do it. We'll see what happens. I mean, it's Marvel, so they might be able to like finagle that where they like, all right, we can wait it out, but this is gonna hurt because everything that they're about to do is gonna be on hold. So fucking sucks.
Again.
Well, whatever. I would do, I guess Disney adjacent, but like Star Wars. And make them do fucking Knights of the Old Republic. God damn it. I'm just surprised they didn't announce that yet.
Have you played the new one that came out? The new game?
What?
The new Star Wars game?
Nah, I didn't even play the first one of that.
No. Oh, you didn't?
Nah. I heard it's good though. I mean, it's buggy as shit. I heard, but
always
the
it's EA.
Jedi Survivor or whatever. But it's buggy. But I heard it's pretty good. I'll play it eventually. But yeah, I want to do Knights of the Old Republic, and then I also want to make Black Jedis. I want to make Finn the Jedi because they fucked that all up.
Oh yeah,
especially because it was funny because I saw a clip from like The Force Awakens when Lupita Nyong'o, I forgot the CGI character, handing Finn the lightsaber. Was like, you have all you need right here. Like they was like making it seem like there was like really making it seem like he could have been a Jedi, and it sort of just nothing. Like,
Not you, Negroid. No.
Yeah, exactly. Like, all right, you're just gonna.
Alas, good try. Good try.
We just wanted to be a woman.
Yeah. I mean, they could have both. They could have both of them.
Yeah, they could have.
Nah, that sounds too much like equality.
Could been Ebony and Ivory running through space.
Nah. You got a woman and a blackie.
Yeah.
No. It's too much.
And it would have made more sense when they beat Kylo Ren because they're both untrained. But if it's 2 against 1, he's like he getting jumped. But they jumped that nigga. So
fight
it's like,
back, nigga.
Yeah, fight back. Exactly. But yeah.
Not that they don't need any help, but Rockstar and I'll bring back Manhunt.
Oh, word. Choking niggas out with a
Man,
plastic
you could
bag.
do that with a couple tweets.
Plastic bag murder.
I think they're more focused on like Grand Theft Auto, shit like that.
I mean,
if anything gets enough tweets, they'll bring it back.
Just because of the nature of what that game is, and like
what, murder?
Yeah, but like how you were going about murdering people, you was like choking niggas out with plastic bags, like for real.
Every time John Wick come out, it's the highest grossing movie of the fucking month.
That's different. He's using guns. It's America. We love guns here. We don't love plastic bags.
We love
plastic.
We trying to get rid of plastic.
You find new creative ways to murder. Have you seen Trevor in Grand Theft 5? I mean 4? Was it 5 or 4?
4.
5.
Whatever. Fuck. So many. Yeah, he was crazy.
Yeah, but
Grand Theft Auto ain't nothing but wild shit. You can bring back Manhunt.
He was a plastic bag murderer. That wasn't like a mode of murder.
Nah, Manhunt.
That's the thing. We know these games exist, so it's not like, oh, we gonna wipe this clean out y'all memory and Manhunt never existed, so y'all can't go back. You're like, nigga, y'all, we know y'all made this.
Yeah, no, we know we made it. We just ain't gonna let you make it again.
What's wrong with today's society that you can't use?
Pussy. What the fuck you mean what's wrong? Niggas is pussy.
Nigga, with everything else, not fucking creative, funny murder.
No. I feel like they were like, oh, this is too violent.
Mass shootings or something like that. It's fucking.
It's crazy. It's
too violent.
Make unrest.
It's gonna make kids want to plastic bag murder.
It's like Ninja Gaiden in fucking Grand Theft. Just a dirty motherfucker who silently kills people just creative ways.
Listen, I wanted to come back. I'm just saying what I feel like the overall public's opinion of it is gonna be.
I'm gonna play Manhunt.
I just think that shit online would be crazy.
It would be fire.
Like it would be on some bird shit. Like you can only pick up like a gun with a certain amount of bullets.
We have Dead by Daylight.
Like 4 bullets. That's it.
Oh shit, you talking about
4 bullets? Better make them count.
Bang bang.
And we got Dead by Daylight. We got all them other hack and slash games. We can do it. It's just that, I don't know if there's an audience for it anymore. Maybe we just old and we remember that. But who knows?
Oh, and they gotta bring back that Wu-Tang fighting game.
They still working on that, I think.
Oh no, not Wu-Tang fighting game. What am I thinking? I'm thinking it was based off
Shaq Fu?
No, it wasn't Shaq Fu. No, it was the game that I think the Wu-Tang fighting game engine was based off of.
Oh, Shaolin. Oh, you talking about that shut that never came out?
That shit that never really came out. Yeah,
right. No, that's the reason why it didn't come out.
No. I forgot about that shit.
Nah, continue to forget about it because it's never coming out. They don't want it to come out. That'd be dope if you find that game and scan that on Monster Rancher. You get some wild ass monsters.
Word.
Yeah. So let us know what you would be CEO of and change. Write that in the comments. Whether on YouTube or Instagram or whatever the case may be. You can write in the, whatever. Thrill kill. Yeah.
Thrill kill.
Thrill kill. So yeah, man, reviews, man. Wii U. All right. If you have not seen Guardians, it's about to happen.
Oh.
All right. We all seen it.
Mm.
Y'all know the drill by now.
Mm.
If anybody new here,
Mm.
Wii U means it's spoilers. All right. Spoilers galore.
Mm.
Not some of the movie, not most of the movie, all the movie about to be spoiled. So Guardians 3. Go Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. The last installment of the Guardians of the Galaxy. I really like this movie.
They back.
Yeah.
They bike.
Well,
I don't know about that. Let me not say that. I know. I'm not gonna get that far.
They gone.
Well, I just mean, so this is like the first, like, I think, like, really good, I think, all across the board Marvel movie we've had in a minute.
Yeah. Since what?
Endgame.
Endgame.
Yeah. So, thank God for that. I was like, all right. I mean, they're not out of hot because, I think the next movie we got is the Marvels, and that could, and I don't have necessarily, I'm just
Yo,
gonna
just
wait.
say it, man. Because they women, man. We don't fucking niggas don't know if it's gonna do the best
Yeah. So
in the box office or people don't give a fuck.
Yeah, we'll
It's
see.
okay, man. You're not sexist. It's okay, man.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm interested in that movie. I just don't know if the rest of the world is.
I just don't understand what's going on. I don't know the villains. I don't know.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
No, this is a self-contained movie.
Yeah.
Which is probably why it was good.
Yeah, yeah, probably why.
Like
it didn't connect the shit.
Yeah, Ant-Man kind of connected to whatever. Even though we still don't know the overarching thing, it was like, oh, we got to build this character up for the rest of the MCU, and this one was like, hey, this is our story.
Oh, you talking about Guardians?
No, well, I'm saying like this is why like this compared to Ant-Man. Like Ant-Man did have the larger MCU in focus, and this one, even though there might be things that happen in this movie that have overarching effects on the MCU, we just don't know that yet.
I'm trying to think of what though.
I mean,
I just feel like this was like closing. It did feel like a standalone movie though.
It was
basically
Just to wrap the trilogy up.
Absolutely, that's definitely what it was.
And I felt like that's what it needed to be in order, because I feel like trying to tell too much of a story would have diluted the movie and just made it a horrible movie. But just focusing on Rocket, his backstory, his past, his future, and everything, that just for 2.5 hours, I feel like they'd have tried to include like, oh, this nigga is connected to this motherfucker and this power is over. Nah, it's just self-contained. We got too many characters to try to wrap up everybody's storyline. 2.5 hours. I feel like they did that.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, no one died.
Yep. That was cool.
Which I was kind of like sad about.
Not me.
I was kind of happy about that. I was like, all right, this is the first like happy ending where it was like, all right, no one has to lose their life in order for us to move on from them. Everyone has their own respective journey. So Gamora went here, Peter went here, Mantis went here, Rocket, Groot, and all them other they went their own ways.
I'd be cool if Drax died though.
I mean, it would have changed anything. Maybe not.
Oh, I mean, it would change how the people are, but I don't think
because Batista's not coming back.
Yeah,
so it's like you can kill him off.
But you didn't have. I mean, you don't have to kill him though. That's what it is. Like it would have been an emotional point to have, but it's also, I think, they give the character like a closing, because obviously like he became what he became because his wife and daughter died, and he wanted to fight Ronan and all that shit.
Too much death of main characters as is, so it's like we don't have to kill the Guardians, which might be the most beloved of the entire Marvel. In the entire MCU, they might be the most universally loved bunch.
But I'm just saying like how they were like explaining to Drax like you're dead.
Yeah.
I think it would have been sad as shit. Like if he would have died trying to save them kids.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No, I'm saying, and I'm not saying that couldn't have worked.
But that's a callback though, because he couldn't save his daughter.
Yeah,
but he could save those kids.
No, he could save the kids, and it's full
just
circle.
better in my mind.
And everyone kind of got that. Got a closing, like, and that was the whole point. Peter was like, "Oh shit, he's been running his whole life, which he has been, and running from his mom's death. He died when she was 8. When he was 8, whatever, and he's just been running, hopping from person to person, and just trying to find happiness in other people. Always trying to find love in the women and shit. And he was like, it's time for me to do something different. He went home to his granddad and still got some family. And then the same thing with Drax was like, okay, it's like, you were meant to be a dad this whole time. You were doing this murderer, Drax Destroyer thing because of what happened to you, but like, that's not who you are necessarily.
He lost one kid and gained hundreds.
You're a dad, and in Rocket, he had to come to terms with just everything that happened to him, and like all the post-traumatic stress and all that kind of shit of just being an experiment and feeling like he didn't have any worth because he was just a thing built to be destroyed. And it's like, no, you found a family and losing the first friends you had, and like,
this is by far the saddest Marvel movie I've ever fucking seen.
They was trying to make it.
They was trying to get niggas.
My name is Floor.
God damn. I was like, damn,
Floor died.
Floor back on the floor.
Oh damn.
Nah, when they killed Lila, I was
damn.
I thought, you know what happened? I thought at first that everybody had the kill switch, and I thought because she stepped out the cage, she exploded.
Give me too.
And this nigga shot her right in the back. I was like, what the fuck?
Wheelchair Jamie.
Nah, fucking Walt Teefs was in the wheelchair.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, true.
That nigga's wheelchair Teefs.
I don't like how they took Rocket out like most of the movie though. Like he didn't have to be on that chair. Like,
but he wasn't. He was in it, and it wasn't. He was out and not out.
Bro, I cried at least twice.
Let
it out, man.
Because they was like. Through the flashbacks, that's where you got Rocket in the movie.
Yeah, no.
So it's like, I get it. He wasn't like an active participant and like with all of the other characters throughout the movie, but he was the catalyst for the movie.
Yeah,
too.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
just
like,
think it would have made, because he didn't know that the nigga was coming after him until like he woke up. He's like, this nigga's after me? Okay.
This
all right.
motherfucker.
I just think it would have had more of an effect if he was like up.
Yeah, I get it.
I didn't like how they did Adam Warlock.
So here's the thing.
I ain't like that shit.
I did and didn't. So like in general, like if I just take it as a totality, I liked the character. I thought he was funny. I like what they did with him, and I think it worked. But I think, and I'm not like a big Adam Warlock like fan. I don't know all the history, but it's like, I think if you're like an Adam Warlock fan, maybe like this you'd be a little pissed off. But I think for what he did in the movie, I think it really worked.
Babies.
It was
babies.
Yeah. I think it worked, but yeah, I can understand like especially the way volume was that 2 ended. You thought he'd be like a bigger presence and things.
Yeah, you thought he was like some shit to be fucked with.
Exactly,
he
have
like
more of more of a presence and things, and then I mean, and let's not forget though. This movie was supposed to come out a lot sooner. That whole shit with James Gunn happened, where he got fired and everything. So this, and then obviously then COVID happened. So this movie got pushed way back further than it initially meant to be. So we don't know what the original movie would have been if none of that had happened. Because maybe he wrote it in a different way, where he was maybe the like true big bad of this, and like there's other things happening. But then it was like, oh well. We passed Infinity. I forgot exactly where the placement was originally supposed to be, but it was supposed to be a lot sooner. So it might have made more sense to have a different version of Adam Warlock, but because things got pushed back, this is the version we got. But which I liked for what it did in the movie. But I understand being like, well, this could have been different for Adam Warlock.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just your perception versus what you got.
Exactly. But I didn't hate what I got. Yeah. But I also understand being like, yeah, but come on, it's Adam Warlock. I thought he was going to be like,
I thought he was like more. I thought he was like Superman times 10.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be more.
Like some modified destroyer thing.
But like, also,
he's a fucking child.
Yeah. But that's now he might grow.
Yeah, he might grow.
But I think, I don't know, like there's no room for him. I don't know. Let me not say there's no room for him, but it doesn't seem like he'll be an antagonist anytime soon.
Yeah.
No.
So I guess that window for that is kind of gone. But he can. I still like the character. So.
Yeah, it was cool. Nigerian Princess. So was Groot able to say more words all this time? I think that was old Groot that was just able to say "I am Groot." This new Groot, I think he's an actual like millennial type of shit. Like he just, I don't know. Maybe he learned stuff over time. I don't know. He's just a new and improved Groot.
So here's the thing. Did he say what he said?
Or did we just hear him?
Or was it like we're part of the family?
That's why you back, nigga.
We're part of the family.
You back, son.
We're part of the family.
Think of that. You psychology. Your fucking pineal gland open. Nigga.
So now we can understand him. We understand him now because we are part of we are a part of the
I
Grinding
ain't even
Games.
think of that.
I don't know.
YouTube conspiracy head ass, yo. I fuck with this nigga.
It just happened. So I don't know. They didn't really. It's not like he said a lot more. It's not like he got started talking and people was like, "Oh shit, he say words." It was just like he said it, and it's like, "Okay, cool." I guess.
Blastoise, you psychic, yo. This nigga's on it, son.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens with the character in the
Nah,
future.
I don't know. That fucked me up because I don't know now.
Yeah.
I'm questioning myself.
Because when he talks, they seem to understand what the fuck he's saying, right?
Yeah.
Is do we hear what they hear when he talks to them?
Yeah.
Or we only hear other people who maybe aren't close enough to him.
Yo,
Only hear.
that's funny as fuck to say we heard him because we family now, and,
Yeah.
and the fact that that's Vin Diesel is
Family.
fucking hilarious. Yo, that
It's all about family.
It's all about family.
funny.
It's family, man.
Yeah, we family now. We are Groot.
Family.
We are Groot. How y'all like Groot's design?
I liked it. It was cool. It was different.
Yeah, it was matured.
It's like
Yeah.
Diesel. I mean, because this ain't the same Groot from the first
Hey.
movie.
Yeah,
What is he like?
His son.
20 trees?
20.
We 20 tree now? What? What? Why you gotta be 23?
Oh,
You gotta be 23. Excuse me. 23, right?
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, because the
probably.
last one was what? Teenager?
Yeah, but he might have been early teens,
He
like
college.
14, 15. You think he's college? Yeah, he might be. Yeah.
College?
Yeah, start hit the swole pack, start hitting the gyms.
nah, what they said, well, one theory I saw online, like this is a whole new group because some people hated the redesign of group. They was like, yo, this is a whole new group. He's been with this crew since he was a baby, so him hanging out with, Thor and shit, that might be why he's swole. He been hearing music his whole life. That's probably why he dances. His attitude and shit because he been hanging around with a bunch of personalities and shit. So
Oh yeah, no,
it could be.
it is a different group from the first movie.
Yeah, I know it's a whole different group, but they saying like they expect the group to have like the same personality as the group from the first one.
Oh no, he died. He died.
Yeah, he literally.
No, he's Piccolo.
But they just think like Groot is just like the same way every
Nah.
time.
Yeah, because they didn't really like
there's no real backstory on. There's no
say
real,
it in the movies, but yeah, like he died. That sliver. So this is Groot's son,
yeah,
basically.
Yeah.
Groot.
But named
like a
Groot.
tree.
Yeah.
Tree drop plant?
GG.
Exactly.
Come on.
Yeah.
GG.
Yeah.
What else?
What else?
Gamora.
Yeah.
I liked it.
She was her old evil self.
She wasn't evil. She just wasn't.
Nah,
the
she
one
was
we-
evil. She was a bitch.
She was
The
toxic.
Nebula
She
was
was-
like,
she
now
was
you see
toxic
why I
bitch.
don't like this nigga?
She was tough. She was tough. And I liked how they didn't force them back into a relationship. I like that. I liked how it was like, okay, yeah, he loved her, but it's her, but it's not her because she didn't have the same experiences that this other one had. She didn't go through the things that this other one went through. So it's like, I'm not that person, and I don't know you, so I don't have these feelings. And then it just like force it and make it like, okay, now she fell in love with him, and they're back together. It's like, no, she's gonna go have her own life because this is a different version. And I really like that.
One thing that shit taught me is like whatever timeline, whatever universe, my ex still on my dick. I can get my ex back.
I mean, he could have got her back. I
Coulda
think
got-
she had a little bit. I think a little bit towards the end, but she was
I
also
bet
like,
we were fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
bitch. I know. Yeah, I bet you did think, huh?
but still, they didn't force him to be
Big
together.
Peter Quill.
What's-
Big Quill.
Big Quills.
Shit. What else happened?
Rocket fucked that nigga up.
Rocket fucked that nigga up. He.
Fuck it. I'm surprised it showed that.
Yeah.
I was like, that's like kind of gory for fucking Marvel. It's like kids gonna be watching this.
Yeah.
Nigga ripped his spine. They show all types of other shit. They show dismantled otters. They showed a walrus in a fucking actual
War pig.
fucking- yeah, they showed a bunny with spider
Oh
legs.
yeah, he just think
Yeah.
they pop her head off
They
too.
made a Ninja
Yeah.
Turtle.
Yeah,
they made Ninja Turtles lit.
Dead ass Ninja Turtle.
Cowabunga,
Flame throwed
dude.
him after that.
yeah.
More fire.
The motherfucker was so angry. I didn't know Rocket was that smart though.
Me
Like,
neither.
Like I knew he was
I knew
mechanical smart. I
yeah.
didn't know he was like scientific, like
yeah,
genius smart.
Yeah, which makes sense.
I felt like the whole storyline was from beginning to end kind of flowed, and it was great. I
Yeah.
feel like they told everyone's story that needed to be told. I guess from 1 and 2, they told a lot of Drax's. We got Mandus' storyline from the Disney Plus show. Gamora's in Nebulous throughout the whole thing. Nebulous was pretty good. She was a very integral part, which
Yeah.
I didn't expect, which she wasn't in the other ones.
Yeah, because we also forget that it was just her and Rocket.
Yeah.
Everybody else died
Yeah.
when the snap happened. So that
Yeah.
5 years they spent all that time, which is why she was so upset when he died. They're so close to each other. Like you forget about that. Like that actually happened. Like everybody else was snapped away,
Mm-hmm.
and they spent all that time together and grieving their family and all that shit.
Yeah.
So
What else? What else? What else?
What was that? What kind of planet was that? Or space station?
Oh, the space station. It was like an organic space. It was like an organic space station with fucking Nathan Fillion, the weird ass suits.
Yeah.
That shit was weird.
Yeah, that shit looked. It looked like a human body, like
Yeah, it
like
was
something like an organism inside the human body or something like that.
Organic. It was like life tissue.
Yeah, it looked kind of nasty.
Yeah, it's weird.
It was like bone marrow and just like tissue floating around in space, and then it's like, oh, these are the white blood cells that protect it.
Yeah, pretty much.
That whole sequence was pretty cool. Let's see, Mantis played a bigger part in this one. I guess the whole gang played an equal amount of parts. Peter kind of took a backseat at times
A little bit,
for being the main character,
but he wasn't the main character.
but he wasn't.
It's Rocket the
It
whole
was Rocket
time.
The whole time.
Yeah.
She even said it. You didn't know the story is about you the whole time. When he hit the afterlife,
Yeah.
she's like, it's been your story the whole time.
What do we think about the villain?
He was
It's cool.
okay. He screamed a lot. I didn't love that. Yeah.
That's what he does, though.
Yeah.
I'm mad.
Yeah. It's
How
like-
did you make this?
Yeah, exactly.
How
It
did you
was
make this?
Yeah.
You're a genius.
Yeah.
But I got a key.
Yeah, but you got that. Well, he just wanted to examine his brain. He didn't give a fuck about it. He just wanted to examine his brain. I liked him. He was cool. I like, it was he wasn't like a world-ending villain, it was like a very personal villain for this particular character. Like, he was a villain to them and them alone. I wouldn't say them alone because he was doing shitty shit, but
Did he yell in Peacemaker?
no,
No.
he might have raised his voice a little bit. Like,
I don't
he
think so.
died pretty quick. He was like, died maybe like the second or third.
Yeah.
episode.
Nah, he didn't yell. He was just like
He was-
irritated.
Yeah,
a lot.
he
'Cause he
got
was an
mad.
alien.
Yeah. He was pretty cool. He was like even kill.
Mm.
But so I didn't love that, but I didn't hate it either. I was like, that's cool.
They did their Planet of the Apes thing. They went down to the planet. What was it? Counter Earth.
Counter Earth.
Counter Earth, yeah.
So basically, the
Meep
what was the big bad's name in this one? What's black
The
guy's
high
name?
evolutionary.
Yeah.
So basically, we don't know why he was trying to make just creatures and
Well, he's trying to
planets
make
and,
the perfect-
be God.
He was trying to make. He
perfect
said there is no
society?
God. That's why I stepped in.
Yeah.
He's trying
Bars.
to. That was a bar. That was a fucking bar. I was like, I
Nah,
know
that's a fucking pimp bar.
there is no God. That's why I stepped in.
Yeah, bitch, now go get my money.
Nah, he's just trying to make the perfect society, perfect organism, perfect life form, perfect everything. But he kept failing.
Yeah, niggas was selling meth.
Yeah, which is why he blew the planet up. He's like, this didn't work. So before
He got one thing wrong and just said, fuck
well,
it.
it wasn't just one thing. It was like they're not. He wants like perfection. He wants them to be perfect, which is
You ain't even perfect. Look at your face. Look at this
Well,
mask you got on.
his face wasn't always like that until he came up with the coon. The coon took him out.
Fucked him up.
Fuck, eyelids gone, everything, nigga.
Everything.
Nostril gone,
Hit your face
no
pulled back.
lip. He had a white woman's lip.
See?
Now, you ever seen a white woman with no lip?
Like all of them.
Like zero lip. Like I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, how you have how? Like especially it's like the top lip is like a line. It's like, yo, what's up with
The
that?
fact that you talking like this and gotta go home is crazy.
I didn't say my white woman. I just
I
said a
know.
white woman.
Hey, talk that shit. I should have had a fucking bomb right here. What else? What else? What else? What else
That's
happened?
about it. I mean,
I
Peter
mean,
went
without
to go see
spoiling
his-
the movie, but you know, just what did y'all think about the mid credit, the new Guardians of the Galaxy?
It's cool. I don't know who that little girl is. They didn't really. She's just there. So, but I mean, obviously they'll probably explain more at some point. Maybe not. I like Rocket taking over because whatever Peter's is done. I mean, Kraglin's Kraglin. I fuck with Kraglin.
Yeah.
So and then Adam and then Groot. And Groot was all extra kaiju, super kaiju, go full kaiju.
Yeah.
I like that shit. It was like bigger as hell. It's like
Now, who's the little girl that's on the team?
we don't know
I
yet.
don't know.
I don't know.
They just investigated her.
Is she the same girl from the game?
The game?
Did you play Guardians of the Galaxy game?
Yes.
Did you
Which
beat
one?
Guardians of the Galaxy? They only have one.
Oh yes. Talking about Peter Quill's daughter?
Did you beat the game?
Did I
Well,
feel like I did.
She's not his daughter. Which is why I was asking. She's not actually his daughter.
Faye Val?
I forgot her name.
I don't remember.
I know. I know that character is a character in the comics.
Right.
I just don't know anything about that character.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, she was one of the kids that they saved from a high evolutionary. So I don't know if they're gonna ever dive into that.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, whatever. It's cool. So it's basically just saying, hey, that there is a team of Guardians still existing. So if we do decide to do like a Guardians movie, this is probably the team we're gonna have.
That's definitely gonna be a Disney Plus show
or something.
It has to be.
Yeah,
like we need the adventures of like these people.
Yeah,
this seems like a funny group because it's fucking Adam Warlock on that team. Like, it's like
yeah.
So we get to watch.
So he's the
him
new
grow.
Drax, and then we got whatever. Yeah, so it's like we'll see what happens.
Jum Jum.
Jum Jum.
Yeah.
Jum Jum means friend.
Yes.
Is that Phila? Phila? That's her name?
I thought it was like
Phila?
Phila or Val, something. I don't know.
Somebody,
I gotta look
somebody
it up.
said Fayval.
Fayval, yeah.
Phila?
I told you I was like the game. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because I think.
Oh, this is completely different.
Yeah.
She's the daughter of Marvel, but there is no. Well, Marvel's
Yeah,
a woman.
Marvel was a woman.
yeah.
So I don't know. Again, so I don't know what.
Well,
It's
it
still
still can
possible.
be,
It's still
but-
possible, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how, but it's possible.
Because
Like I mean, I don't know timeline.
yeah, timeline-wise,
timelines.
we don't know how much time passed
Because-
between.
Marvel
going their
existed
ways.
in the 90s.
oh no, that was a long ass time ago.
Exactly.
That motherfucker would be like 50.
But now,
No, kids could age slow. I don't know. They could,
But he also said he visited Earth, so maybe when he visited Earth, he visited her, harvested an egg, and was like, "Yo, deuces," and then
Deuces.
just dipped off.
That kid would be older.
Well, maybe he just held on to the egg and didn't use it yet.
Well, she. Marvel was a girl.
No. I'm saying the High Evolutionary
that
went to
nigga?
Earth,
Oh,
and
yeah,
maybe
he did.
because that's where we got the coons from, and then he met up. What?
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
That's what he did. He just had to look for some park, and maybe he was like, "Hey, what up, yo? Let me get some of your eggs." She's like,
he
"All right,
He
got
finally admitted he was a raccoon.
yeah, rocket
Yeah.
raccoon." Full circle. Growth.
circle.
He's like, "I am a raccoon. I'm a coon. Look at it. It says raccoon."
Cute. Nigga found his family.
Yeah, I don't know what happens to them niggas, but
I don't know why.
They all made it off the ship.
I know.
I feel like they did, at least.
No, they did.
In my mind, they did.
For some reason, I thought this movie would introduce Nova.
Would have been nice,
Yeah.
but no.
Maybe that's coming. Well, we got Marvels still.
Yeah, that.
That
oh, yeah.
that deals with more space, so we
Yeah.
could, do that.
Yeah, there's room for that. Yeah.
Hope
We got Howard the Duck again.
Yeah, just
They
chill.
might as well just make a show, man.
No, they didn't. I would watch a Cosmo show.
Say
Um,
I'm a good girl.
say I'm a good duck. What else?
Is that you know who that sound like?
Mm.
That sound like Homegirl from Mass Effect, the one that couldn't take her suit off.
Oh, Tali? No, it's not
Yeah,
her.
that's what it sound
It's
like.
not her. It's some actress. I
Howard
forgot her
still didn't
name.
do anything. Nah, he didn't. Do you think the High Evolutionary is a Wu-Tang fan? I don't know what that means.
Killer Bees or something?
Yeah, maybe. What else happened in this movie? It's worth talking about. Without actually spoiling it. But what do y'all think about the end credit scene where it was like they're I don't know if it's gonna be a Disney Plus series or another movie, but Star-Lord is coming back. Star-Lord's not done. Chris Pratt ain't done, let me say.
Yeah, I don't know. There's not enough information to have an idea. He's back on Earth, but I don't know what that means.
I don't want to see a show with him trying to conform to like earthly things.
I don't think that's what they're gonna do, but I do think it's like, oh, he's here for whatever might end up happening on Earth, and so now he's here on Earth to do help with Earth like shit. But I don't. But again, no idea. I have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of information. It's just like a thing that says that happens, and it's like I don't know. I don't know if someone out there has more information. I don't know what that can mean yet.
Do you think that was a good idea for Marvel? To introduce more shows and more movies when we don't even know what the fuck's going on?
They didn't introduce a show.
Well,
They just said he'll be back. They didn't say in what capacity.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the show's gonna be called whatever the fuck it is, movie show, or whatever it's gonna
The
be
Legendary
called,
Star-Lord.
the Legendary Star-Lord. So, do you think they're adding more to their already full plate of just shit?
But that doesn't necessarily mean he's getting a solo project. It just means he's on Earth. That just means he can come back.
Oh, it just means
He can
he
show
will
up in
return.
somebody else's something. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means he's getting a TV show or a movie, or if he's just he's on Earth, so now he can run and run into Blade or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what that means yet. I don't know if there's more information out there that I just don't know. We'll see.
Phil says, "What if Star-Lord pops right back up in the Marvels? He won't. This is a very female-centric thing, and they're gonna keep it female-centric. But to have,
They got Nick Cage in it.
I'm talking about, but to have a show, a movie, the Marvels, and have a man pop up and possibly save the day, they're not gonna do that shit.
Well, say today, what if they need a ship? What if they use them to get a ship or something?
Does he have a ship?
How they get to Earth?
No. How did Peter get to Earth?
That's what I'm asking.
Ships.
I thought they dropped him off. I don't think he has a
Spaceship.
ship.
I mean, he can get his own ship. Is it?
How?
Nigga, it's like getting a car.
You're right. I guess this is Marvel. This ain't
Yeah.
this ain't Toyota.
He in space. That's the only way the niggas move around in spaces with ships.
Right.
So you can just like, yo, let me borrow your Honda.
Call somebody.
Yeah.
He can learn how to drive.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he pops up in Marvels. I think he pops up. I think at some point when all this climax, when we get to the big bad at the end, we will see the new Guardians of the Galaxy, and everybody will come back up for this one last ride type of
Family.
thing.
One last group.
One last group. What else has happened? The action was pretty good.
Mm-hmm. That hallway scene was dope.
Hallway scene was fire. What else? Can't really think of nothing else.
That's probably about it, really.
Yeah. So I enjoyed the movie. I liked it a lot. I might go see it again.
Same.
Oh, did you get emotional at any point?
No.
Yeah.
No. Let's talk to you. Since you have, you're in touch with your emotions and shit.
I'm in touch with my emotions.
Nothing got you emotional at all. When they killed Lila, all the backstory with Rocket, him not feeling loved, nothing just
No,
tug at your heartstring a little bit.
No, I ain't cry.
Dang.
I ain't say cry. I just said,
Emotion.
I said
Damn.
emotion. Nigga, feeling emotion, nigga. What the fuck, nigga?
I feel all the emotions. I feel the full spectrum of emotions.
Do you?
Yeah.
You just skip over sadness. You hopscotch over sadness.
No.
Dang.
I see it in your eyes. You know it's there. My bad. My fault, player. You've been gone so long, I've been able to stare into your eyes. See the sadness for myself. 1 out of 10. What do we give the movie?
7.5.
I liked it more than Bobby. I give it like an 8. I really liked it. And again, I don't know if this is an effect of is that good, which I think it is really good, or is like
The best Marvel thing you've
stuff
seen.
hasn't been that great, and this
Right.
is probably the best thing.
Now,
That's-
Might be a little column A, little column B.
Yeah,
I'm just comparing it to the first and the second one.
Yeah, I think I like this better than the second one, but not the first one. But I also haven't rewatched those in a while, so that doesn't stand.
Yeah.
I won't like die on that hill.
Okay. I give it an 8.
Yeah,
Now, what does this rank in Marvel trilogies?
the best, right? It'd have to be, or at least second best.
Well, as far as
Separate trilogies, it'd have to be
We
second.
got Iron Man, we got Thor, we got Captain America, we
Captain
got
America.
So Captain America.
Avengers, we got now Guardians, we have no, I think that's it.
this is second. To me, it's second.
Over Avengers, so it's Avengers then
No,
Guardians.
you can't put Avengers in it. That's cheap.
Avengers. I said Marvel. That's everything encompassing. So
Avengers
it's like,
got like 4 movies.
Yeah, it's a quadrilogy.
said.
Nope.
Okay, so out of Iron Man, Thor, Cap, Guardians, Guardians is the best.
No, not to me.
Best trilogy.
No, not to me.
Okay, what's
Captain
the best
America.
trilogy? Captain America.
Captain America trilogy is pretty
Captain
dope.
America trilogy.
Guardians-
Then Guardians.
Yeah.
I don't know. I gotta think about that.
It wasn't Thor, nigga.
It definitely wasn't Thor.
It wasn't Iron Man either.
I really liked all 3 of the Guardians. Like I didn't have
Me
a bad
too.
thing to
That's
say
what
about
that's
either
what I'm
of them.
saying. But this and like, I think Guardians 1 is a altogether better movie than First Avenger. Even though I don't think First Avenger is bad.
Mhm.
So I think it starts off stronger. So I just think if you put all 3 together, I think Guardians might be a better.
The Spider-Man count?
It does.
They don't have 3 movies.
Yeah, they do.
Yes, they do.
What?
Spider-Man?
Yeah, Homecoming. They have Homecoming,
Oh,
Far From Home,
yeah, they do.
and
This last one.
No, what's the middle one?
Fucking
Something with home in it. Homeless.
Homeboy. Homeboy
Far
in
From Home?
space.
No Way
Far
Home?
From Home. Yeah, No Way Home. Yeah, No Way Home. Far From Home.
Homecoming?
And Homecoming. Yeah,
All right, so
still going Guardians
that's number 1.
or Captain America
Nah, I put Captain America because
because Winter Soldier's fine.
yeah, the Winter Soldier and like Civil War. You got Black. I wish they would have kept that tone of Black Panther.
Okay. All right. So, if you watched the movie, let us know what you think of it. Let's see. Topics. Tap. No. What's Japanese?
What?
Okay. I read that right. I thought I said something else. So, Japanese shop bans adults from buying Pokemon cards.
See,
Get out of here.
So, I guess there's just like this oversaturated market because they have the money. My thing is, an adult in China is at what age? Or
What,
Japan?
Japan.
Japan.
I don't know for a fact, but I assume it's the same as ours, as 18-ish.
Okay, 18,
But I don't
21.
know for a fact. Don't you know what I mean? I don't know their laws, but I think it's 18.
Okay.
I would assume. Maybe.
I mean, so I guess they don't want a lot of resales happening and stuff like that, even though it's still going to happen.
Yeah, well,
It's because of the string of robberies they had.
yeah, they're getting robbed, and then also it's,
How?
They're getting
niggas
robbed.
robbing for Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
But they said
They're
they're buying them though. Stopping them from buying them. Not stopping them from
well
like,
because what but I think it also might be buying and selling, and I think what it is
Oh.
they're trying to deter because there's a market for it right now. Like Pokemon cards are back up, like in a weird way. So people with money, i.e. adults, are buying up all the cards and then reselling them places and like doing all the shit. Like it's kind of like how it used to be when we were a little bit younger. So people are like hunting for the rare cards and trying to make money off of this shit. So I think they're like, I guess this is an attempt to try to dissuade some of that. And it's like, okay, so we're only sell the kids so the kids can get them because an adult's gonna come in and they have a job and they're gonna buy
resell,
every
yeah.
fucking pack of these cards and then now kids can't even get them. Other people who aren't necessarily doing that shit can't get them. So I think this is their way of preventing that. My only issue with that is like, what if there's like just an enthusiast adult who wants to buy Pokemon cards and
Right.
he can't?
well, you're gonna
Fuck
have to
shit out of luck. Yeah.
now you about to do the opposite that we used to do with liquor. How we used to pay the older niggas to go get our
Pay
liquor.
these
They about
young-
to pay these younger niggas to go get
Hey.
my Pokemon cards.
Well, that sounds like a bad idea.
How?
Old people paying kids to do stuff.
Yeah, give me
Hey,
the card,
it's-
baby. Oh, sorry.
Get it however you gotta get it. It's just Pokemon cards. Nothing else. I didn't ask for nothing else. I'm not buying anything else, sir.
This ain't
Nah,
this ain't the Vatican.
Yep.
Yeah, but apparently in
He's back.
But yeah, in January 2023, there was a string of robberies and they stole like tens of millions of yen worth of it.
yeah.
Oh
So
shit.
they was like, oh no,
Yeah.
kids only. Stupid, but
Yeah.
overcorrection. But okay.
Yeah, we'll
Oh.
see how it works.
So it wasn't Japan being non-capitalistic. It was like, oh, niggas is robbing us.
Yeah, niggas is wild.
Okay. Thought niggas had a moral high ground for a second. Fuck was I thinking?
Wallace.
Demon Slayer is under fire for a sexualization of Nezuko.
Oh god, people caring about some shit that they don't care about.
No, I'm just saying it's anime, so what the fuck is the problem?
Yeah, pretty much.
She's 12.
So,
Is she still 12 in this?
So I understand both sides of it. Like I get people sort of feeling like, it is a 12-year-old girl. You just put giant ass titties
Man,
on.
they cartoon titties, man.
It's still a 12-year-old girl.
What cartoon titties?
I get it, but it's still a 12-year-old girl.
I understand it. But
Like
I think
that's what I'm saying. I understand both sides. What? Wallet. Wallet for Wallace. What happened?
Wallet for wallet.
Oh, you was gonna say how many 12-year? Nah, you wallet.
Nah,
You wallet.
nah, all right.
Wallet.
I don't know. All right, never mind. Cool. Go ahead. 'Cause I don't know how to ask it, so go ahead.
Yeah, I feel you. The fucking thing is I'm curious. I want to know, but I also,
Nah, okay, so
don't want to put you in a position where you got to say something.
Nah, because I don't mean it in no like hypersexual, like nasty way. But
Yeah.
like I haven't watched the show or nothing like that, right? So in this still shot, she seems to have gone through another transformation. Like I don't know what the fuck is wrong with her.
Mm-hmm.
Did the transformation give her the tease, or was she hiding?
Yeah.
So what it is she has the ability to like age her body up, I guess, right? So she can like,
Yeah.
so she can make herself really small, make
Uh,
her kind of young looking, youngish, and sort of chibi version. And then like when she wants to get battle ready, she'll like age her body up, and she'll be more, of a more mature looking body. But I think what people's gripe is like, okay, her body is
such and such,
mature,
but
but
she's
she is
12.
still a 12-year-old girl.
Yeah,
Now,
people-
granted, it is a cartoon,
Yes.
but also it could also, I think it's an overcorrection of worrying about the nastiest of nasty niggas,
Right.
because it could be like a very fine loophole for like a pedophile. It's like, oh, the
Yeah.
body is
Yeah.
this, but
But
it's
it's
a
a
12.
hard-
What about Shazam?
I'm not saying
on,
I'm not
like-
disagreeing with you. I'm not.
I know.
I'm not.
I know it's just like
I mean, they didn't give him
People-
extra bulge or no shit like that.
I mean, the nigga had
No.
muscles. He was manly.
No, but some people.
Look at
Some
his
people.
shoulders.
I didn't watch the last Shazam movie, but some people had issues with something that happened because I guess
Oh, he
one of the
kissed somebody.
characters was dating some, and she was like 6,000 years old, and he's still like a young teenager. She was my point is she's an older woman and a young child,
older woman in a fucking
Oh,
fantasy.
young child. Again, but it's still. I just think I understand. I'm not necessarily. It's not necessarily my stance, but I understand people having this thing.
I understand. I just
Can we agree all this is stupid?
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like people just don't really give a fuck. Master Roshi been out here sexual harassing people for like 30 years, nigga. Nobody gives a shit.
Because Dragon Ball's the GOAT, nigga.
Nobody gives a goddamn. Fucking Pervy Sage, fucking Sanji.
Because if you watch anime and and then they draw all these characters in a sexual manner, and then you go look at them, they'll be like 16,
Yeah.
Yeah.
15,
Yeah.
maybe 17.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that makes it right. I'm just saying it is. It's like you gotta maybe separate the sexualization.
It's not gonna stop.
It's not because it's not like it's a real child.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I can understand having the concerns. You know what I mean?
I don't, because it is a cartoon about a demon girl who, as you said, she can change her body and shit like that. Now, if this was a live action adaptation, they did this as some, girl, I would see the outrage of it. But it is a animation.
Yeah.
And they were trying to show a point of like, oh, we know she's 12, but we're gonna age her up so she can fight or do this or whatever. Fuck, I don't know what's happening, but we are giving her the body of a 25-year-old, whatever. I don't fucking know.
But all that stuff is
And don't blame me for y'all nasty takes. Y'all niggas over sexualized her.
that's
Okay?
true.
Right.
But that's all that stuff is weird to me.
Mhm.
It does not. It feels a little weird. Like fucking Seven Deadly Sins
Mhm.
makes me slightly uncomfortable because like I don't know Bond and Elaine.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Elaine
Yeah.
is drawn. She looks like a little kid to me, even though she's supposed to be like
Mad years old.
1,000 years old. Or whatever.
Mad years old.
And he looks like a grown ass man. So every time they're like kissing, making or whatever they show, it's like it just don't sit.
It's a little cringe.
Yeah, it don't sit quite right with me. I'm like, this feels
Nasty.
not good. like
Not
it's like
good.
Very nasty.
you were because I see a child, even though I know it's not a child. I see a child. I was like, this me no like I don't know. This ain't. I'm not Jared. This ain't Subway.
Mm.
Like
Yeah.
like this. I don't like this.
Whew, okay. Jerry, that's a callback, bitch. That's
Yeah.
damn.
Eat fresh.
He's still.
Mm-mm.
He was living up to that.
Damn. Mm-mm.
You
Yeah.
go too fucking far.
He was eating fresh.
What?
That's the name of the podcast.
Stop.
Eating Fresh? Oh, sorry.
Why do you keep going, yo?
No, I can't be eat fresh. That's crazy.
Nah, that's crazy.
Nah, it's
That's
Eat
crazy.
Fresh, nigga.
Nah, nah.
That's the name of the pod, nigga. Eat Fresh.
Eat Fresh. God damn.
Oh shit.
Just don't put a picture of
Nah, I
of
go
a-
Jared.
No, not Jared Nezuko on there.
Oh,
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 man.
damn.
Come on.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. You need to leave.
I did when he told me to come back.
But yeah, now that you back, I see why you left. I'm glad you left. Type of flagrant shit wasn't happening when he wasn't here.
Oh,
But shout out to Demon Slayer. I need to catch up on this shit.
Me
'cause
too,
I just
yeah.
want to know why she's shaped like that. But
That's
we'll
her powers, man.
I know.
I think that's what she would look like if she was able to actually
Yeah.
grow up.
Yeah.
if she was
Yeah.
actually given the choice to fucking and not die and
I
become
mean,
a
honestly,
zombie.
honestly, she did that at the season finale this season too.
Hmm.
Like she got real big and
Yeah.
muscular and shit, and she got
Yeah, and she helped.
Tall as
Yeah,
fuck.
that's just like her ability. Like her ability is like,
she's like 6'6". Like
yeah, she just can control her body size
Yeah.
and whatnot.
niggas just want to be mad, man.
Yeah, she needs something to be mad at. One Piece creator, what's his name? Ichiro Oda.
Oda,
Says Netflix
God,
show.
Goda,
Goda?
God, Oda, Goda. the God.
Says Netflix show is a last chance to bring his story to the world. What does that exactly mean?
Well,
Oh, he just has health issues and he's older,
Yeah.
so he's just saying this is his last chance to. Because I think basically he wants to be as involved with whatever they do live action as he can be.
Yeah.
And because of health and age, he's like, this will probably be his last chance to like be a part of them doing something.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really what it boiled down to.
Okay.
You heard what he said though? He said this shit ain't coming out
Unless he gives it okay.
That ain't never happened to
This- I'm just
It
saying.
ain't coming out. I don't
Yes,
give
it
a fuck.
won't.
I don't give a fuck.
Hey, if I die, don't put out no shit without my permission.
Listen, like I'm curious
Don't
to,
put out no posthumous One Piece.
to see it, but I'm also super scared.
You heard about the pilot episodes?
I was listening to the show when y'all was talking about it a little bit.
Niggas walked out.
Yeah, which is understandable because this show, which is how I'm still confused how they fucked up Death Note. Like
Because it wasn't that dope. It was just
yeah,
it was light, but it wasn't light.
yeah, because that story is just a thriller that just happens to have a ghost demon in the background floating. That should have been super simple to translate over. This is about a rubber dude who and a talking deer and fish people. It's a lot weirder stuff going on. So it's a lot harder to see that done live action properly. So I am super concerned about it. I have a morbid curiosity. I want to see what happens with it, and I will watch it, but I'm not expecting it to be good. If I'm not expecting it to be good. I'm expecting another Cowboy Bebop situation, or maybe even worse. But maybe it'll surprise me because because I've never seen anything where they do like rubber stretching look good CGI. There's really no way to make that look good.
Yeah.
I don't feel like without maybe spending an exorbitant amount of money,
You gotta have that Marvel budget, baby.
which they might or might not do for a TV
Fucking
show.
raccoon for real.
In fact,
Yeah.
so we'll see. I have a morbid curiosity, but I'm not expecting it to be good.
Okay. Matthew Lawrence alleges turning down major Hollywood director's sexual advances lost him a Marvel role and more.
Yeah, they tried to Terry Crews.
I think I know
So
what that is.
more Harvey Weinstein-y stuff,
Bryan Singer.
Brian Singery stuff.
Jocelyn's joint.
Seems to be a running theme in Hollywood. Now people are speaking out. What is a quote from this man? He said, "Yeah, there's been many times in my life where I've been propositioned to get a huge role. I've lost my agency because I went to the hotel room, which I can't believe they would send me to, of a very prominent Oscar award-winning director who showed up in his robe, asked me to take my clothes off and said he needed to take Polaroids of me and that if I did XYZ, I would be the next Marvel character."
I'm gonna make you Cyclops.
Yo,
Fuck.
Here's my one eye. Sorry.
optic blast.
Y'all can go. Read the topics.
Well, no, but it's fucked up. It's fucked up. Like you shouldn't have to. I want to know who it is, but I really think it's Bryan Singer. Because
You think?
Yeah, because of his age
Mm.
and Marvel at the time, I don't think he would be talking about Disney.
Yeah, because when did he say it was like 2006 or
Yeah,
some shit, somewhere there, but some
And that was around the time where I think was
X-Men.
X-Men First Class was going on
No,
around that time, or was it just the retro?
it might have been
was
like
X3?
towards it might have been like X3 ish around that time.
Yeah.
Cause I feel like First Class is like 11 or 12.
Yeah.
What you gave up? Why you give up for?
Taking a nap.
Why you taking it now for? You gotta take naps before the show starts, not during the
Yeah.
show.
Time out, coach. Need a break.
Why he said object consideration? Just as well.
Nah.
Dwayne LeBron, stupid. Yeah, I kind of want to know who it is too, but they'll never out that.
It gotta be Bryan
while
Singer.
we could speculate that all we want, but until someone actually gets
Damn,
the balls.
speculate, goddammit. He was the only one doing Marvel movies back then
Nick-
like that.
Well, why won't he say his name then?
I don't know why motherfuckers is afraid to say this motherfucker's name. I don't get it.
Especially now.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
like once you get this snowball rolling, then all these other people come out. Then we cancel Bryan Singer? Get him the fuck out.
That's another thing I don't like.
But is he making Marvel too much money for? Hey, is this?
No,
Not now.
no,
They could bring him back for something.
They're not gonna.
no.
Okay, to say his name then.
That's
Wait, has he won an Oscar?
Who?
Bryan Singer.
I don't think so.
Let's
Then it's not him then.
see.
Oh, Oscars, you're right. Oscar award winning.
They say producer,
director.
director.
And Terry Crews in this article, which is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he was just talking about how Terry
Damn.
Crews got jostled
and
and
everybody laughed.
everybody laughed at him.
And people
which,
don't want to
which y'all did,
have
which
that
was
conversation.
horrible.
Nigga, shut the fuck. You started it. Nigga. What you talking about?
I learned the whole word that's in my English vernacular now because of you. Yeah. Search, does Bryan Singer have an Oscar? If he does not have an Oscar, then we have a whole other slew of people to pick from.
Ryan Bringer.
Ryan Ringer. Let's see while Bobby looks that up. Let's see. All TV shows and movies affected by the WGA writing strike. Let us see.
Wamp wamp.
I know Saturday Night Live was on there. Let's see.
All the talk shows, all
So
the late night shows.
Stranger Things, Evil, Blade, Rings of Power, and MTV Movie Awards. Jimmy Kimmel, Saturday Night Live, Tonight Show, Late Night, Bill Maher.
Oh, yeah, it
Comedy
is
Central.
Bryan Singer.
He has a.
Bohemian Rhapsody won an Oscar.
Oh.
Alright, well, maybe it's Bryan Singer, nigga shit.
Abbott Elementary, Big Mouth,
bastard.
Cobra Kai,
No.
Good Omens, House of the Dragon,
Food the Dragon.
Saturday Night Live, The Talk, Yellow Jackets. Yeah.
Matt, everything.
Everything.
Anything with a writer is damn near.
Anything
damn
with a
near
writer that's
everything.
not
It's
reality TV is just.
Yeah.
Okay, so whenever the writer's strike is over, everyone will get back to work. Hopefully,
It's not as simple as that.
it's not, because now we have to uphold these laws and litigations now after the union gets back.
The last writer strike fucked everything up.
Fucked everything.
Fucked up heroes. We just all had to
I don't
post
know.
it.
Yeah.
This might drag for a minute.
And I
This
think
is
I
a
think
different
so,
space
too.
than before.
Definitely.
Because nobody can figure out streaming.
No.
No,
They can't figure out. It's figured out.
It's they.
The
Then
niggas just
why
don't want
haven't they?
The niggas don't want to share.
What's the It's so much money in the world. Why can't y'all share with the motherfuckers
Talk
that
to-
make the motherfucking move?
Talk to them. It's the higher up. It's like the dude who's like the CEO who makes $500 million a year.
Like it's the one cog
like,
in the wheel that we need.
there's money there. They don't want to take a pay cut to make the wages fair. They just want to make their wage go up and don't give a fuck about nobody else underneath them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then when this shit happens, then now what you gonna do? You can't write nothing, so you might as well give us some of that money.
AI. Oh, that's the other thing that they're
Oh
fighting
yeah,
for.
that's
too.
another thing they was talking about. It was
Yeah.
like the Chat GPT, but wasn't there some shit where they was they wanted that to not happen?
Yeah, that's part of what
the
they're
CEOs like. No, if we can make a good storyline out of Chat GPT, then we will.
Yeah, bro. That's what they're
Shit,
fighting
It's
for.
fucking insane, yo.
Well, I mean, we'll see what happens. It's not. I mean,
Chat GPT don't got childhood trauma.
Shit.
yet
How the fuck they?
They can reference it. You can reference that shit.
could pour some water on a motherboard or something.
Yeah.
Damn.
Shut your whole shit down.
Yeah,
Yeah, this writer strike is gonna
affect everything.
it's gonna tell us a lot in the coming months.
Depending on how long it lasts, this could have lasting effects for like the next year and a half, maybe 2 years even.
Damn.
But depending on how long this lasts, because what things are probably that were gonna get made might not get made anymore. Things that were in the middle of getting made might get canceled. Shows that might have would have got another season might just get canceled. Like it's like I think when the writer strike in 2007 happened, that's what a lot of people attribute to the growth in
Reality TV.
reality TV because there was nothing because they couldn't do scripted, so they were just doing this live. And so, what is the next wave of that? What could this writer strike birth
AI
in that?
Yeah.
or like podcasts or
Or
something.
I mean, maybe podcasts will end up getting on TV somehow or something like that, or use it as supplemental something. But we'll fucking see what happens in coming months.
Yeah. Shout out to Nori Davis too. I think that fucked him up. I think he said he got 2 writing gigs canceled because I think he had just got 2 writing gigs and now he was working
So-
on them and then now they just canceled. So
Sucks.
that sucks for the new writers. That sucks for everyone that writes. But it
Sucks for
sucks for
everybody.
the new writers. Like, oh, I got this thing. I announced it. I'm so happy. I'm
Yeah.
finally in. I'm like,
Exactly.
no.
Last month you signed your deal
Yeah.
for this show. You've been working your whole life to get here. You finally like we're about to start. I got a show. We're gonna do it. And next thing you know, writer strike. And then now it's in limbo.
Yeah. Now you're shelled.
And you don't know even if the strike is over, if they're gonna bother wanting to come pick back up whatever he was gonna do. You don't know. You don't know whose life just got fucked.
Yeah.
In a major way.
Niggas can't pay their bills. Nigerian Prince says, watch the movie Ghosted. I swear the script was done by AI. Let's see. Gaming news: Hogwarts Legacy has amassed over $1 billion. Surf and turf for the win.
Spellianos.
How much money is that? $70 game? It's a lot of fucking billions.
It's a lot of turfs. I still want to play that game. Actually, I want to get that game. Does it say anything about the game, or just about the fanfare that comes with Hogwarts, or does it say about their
everything
agreements with the surf? No, surfs are bad people, right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
so.
That community.
Surfs are bad.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Does it say about how much they don't support them or do support them?
Well, that
how
I don't
much
know.
we love video games?
No, because I think you can. One does not. I don't know.
I mean, it shouldn't, but they'll probably coincide in somebody's head.
Well, so the game must have been really good, or at least halfway decent.
I heard that shit was fire.
So the game was good. So because J.K. Rowling stuff aside, if the game was trash, I don't think it would have sold well.
No.
So I do think the fact that the game was actually fun to play helped.
Shout out to Redfall.
Yeah. Yeah, really. And then, obviously, it's Harry Potter, so that's a big IP right there, so that helped to sell stuff. And then, obviously, the controversy helped, and I think that helped to sell more stuff. But I think it boils down to the fact that the game was just good.
Right.
And people wanted to play it. And I don't know if it makes you transphobic to play the game. I don't know. I can't.
No, it made you transphobic to play it on live on stream, but you can actually, enjoy it in the comforts of your own home privately. Yeah. Apparently, to people. So
I don't know if that makes you transphobic or not. I can't tell you.
I don't know. There are no rules to this life. We all just out here making up shit. We all making up shit to be offended by just because we feel a certain way when we wake up. Yeah. I don't get it. Live your life. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm gonna play it whenever I decide to get it.
Yeah. But I don't know if I'd feel that same way if somebody who was anti-black made a fucking fantasy series
between anti-black and transphobic,
which is
one is you're afraid of something, one is we want them niggas at all.
That's how some people feel.
What? That's not transphobic though. Transphobic is that you have a fear. Just because I play the game doesn't mean I fear.
What are you afraid of? There's no fear in trans.
Yes,
it's fear in everything.
When you're transphobic,
I know what the word means. I know what the word means, but that's not what it means.
I know. But
transphobia does not mean that those people are afraid of trans people.
Phobia.
I know the word phobic means that. But it doesn't mean you're afraid of trans.
What does it mean?
God, it's a transphobe. Blah, blah, it's a trans.
It's a spider. It's a transphobe.
What does it mean?
It just means you just don't like them. That's not fear though. I don't think
that's what a phobia is.
I understand.
What's a phobia?
I understand. It's the same thing as being homophobic. People aren't afraid of gay people.
What's a phobia?
They just don't like
What's
them.
a phobia?
I know phobia means fear about it. I understand.
But that's what it is though. So what we talking about? We just making up what it means.
Like y'all arguing semantics.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. That's why
not.
But it's not.
That's why everything's so crazy now because people keep making up what words mean.
I understand what you're saying. And I don't disagree that you're saying that because it has the suffix of phobia, phobia means fear.
Just because what they call and what they deemed is not what their actual
it's
action and definition of it is.
It's not.
Niggas is making up what words mean.
If somebody
they definitely did. They attach shit to shit and make it mean something else all the time.
As a fact, if somebody's homophobic, they're not afraid of gay people. Then if they walk around the corner and they saw a gay person, they're not gonna run away in fear. If somebody has a phobia of dogs, they see dogs, they're gonna run away and react.
Like arachnophobia, I have a legit fear of spiders.
Spiders, and if you put a spider near me, I'm going to
freak
have
the fuck out.
an emotional reaction. It's a term used to describe people who just dislike people.
They gotta think
of
another name, man. They gotta think of another name.
Good luck convincing the masses that are of that community.
They gotta think of another name.
Just like when white people want to be racist on the internet. Oh, this some woke shit.
Yeah.
Like they want to say nigga. But it just, it's some woke shit. What was the one?
Harry Potter.
Yeah. So NBA star Kevin Durant is in Call of Duty.
Oh shit.
Why?
Don't
know.
He's shooting 3 bullets. I don't know. I can't think of that.
Now, if they make him taller than all the actual characters, that makes him an easier target.
Was he just a skin, or is he like an actual character?
I don't know.
Oh shit.
Him in a mission with with that hair and just that frame. I don't know what he does.
It could be ashy or not.
Maybe might be part of the skin. I know somebody said that every time the team is winning, he goes to that team.
That's fucked up.
So if y'all go up by 1 point, he just switched to that team.
That's fine.
Red on the offense. No, I mean blue on the defense.
Is it kill strike?
Yeah, kill.
It's like Kevin Durant used tweet.
Oh my god. But yeah, I guess that's pretty cool. Now I feel like they just be adding shit with no rhyme or reason. It's just like it's just
Excuse to get people to buy the game.
yeah.
Like, yo, you fuck with the NBA, you fuck with Kevin Durant. Oh, sure, he's on our game. I'll buy it. Or I'll play it. I'll do whatever.
We got now. If they wanted to fucking throw a monkey wrench in there, they'd put Ja Morant in that bitch instead of Kevin
because
Durant.
he's out here shooting.
He
you
out
win
here.
every
He
game.
the one out here with the guns.
You win every game.
Man, they got LeBron in Fortnite and they got Ja Morant in fucking Call of Duty. Nigga, what?
But I'm pretty sure his team wants to not have him associated with anything guns.
I'm my own entity, my own identity. So it's cool for Kevin Durant to shoot guns, but it's not cool for Ja Morant.
Yeah, nigga.
All right, you
They
got
got different. They got different shit going on. Is there a picture of Kevin Durant in a fucking strip club with nothing but money on the floor and one stripper in a big ass empty room, shirtless,
Hey.
with a gun?
He looked like he having
Dancing.
a good time.
He looked like he was having a fantastic time, but still, like, listen, I would have had that time of my life as well if I had that much money.
Man, I'm
not mad at him.
I want to go to the character select screen, and Ja Morant hold a gun like this and gritty to the fucking screen.
Exactly.
I want it. I want Ja Morant in Call of Duty.
Listen,
Put Ja Morant in Overwatch. I want it. If LeBron could be in Fortnite, Kevin Durant in Call of Duty, Ja Morant overnight.
No.
I mean, Overwatch.
yeah, I mean, I guess just don't point your gun at like 17-year-olds and whatnot, whatever he's doing.
Stay away from my mom. Stop talking shit to my mom.
Mm.
I get the blicky sometimes.
Or-
Maybe
no.
not you. Maybe get somebody else to hold the
That's
blicky.
what you should be doing.
Redfall is being review bombed because of bugs and performance issues.
As always.
I don't think it's
'cause
being
it's not
review
good.
bombed.
It's just not
I just
good.
think it's not good.
Yeah.
Because I saw that IGN gave it a 4. I was like,
Yeah.
yikes. And then, and it's bad because I be on Twitch and some of the people I follow, they have like a sponsored stream
And it's like,
and
no
they're
fun.
playing it and there's no enthusiasm.
No
Like they
joy.
try to make it like even the best streamer cannot make this
There's
game
no
fun. Like
joy.
nobody's having fun. It's just like they're trying and you can tell they're getting paid for it, but y'all don't want to do this.
It's just not good from what I've seen. I haven't played it, but from what I heard, it's just not good. It's buggy.
Yeah.
And then but beyond that, it's just like the game structure is not good.
Yeah.
And it's like things where like, okay,
Missions don't make sense.
yeah, you can't beat certain things because it's not activating the way it's supposed to. I saw somebody saying something where like you can like walk behind an enemy and just shoot in the back and it has no reaction, so it's not doing anything. It's just standing. It's like the AI is off. It's like just fundamentally the bones of the game
It's fucked.
are kind of fucked, and yeah, sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. I think that people were looking forward to that game too, so which makes it even worse.
But yeah, it's a little rough out here.
Was it supposed to come out on Game Pass day one, or
Yeah,
did they
it's
have
on
it
Game
because
Pass.
they said it was? I know, but was it supposed to? Because when they when they first announced this game, I didn't hear about it coming on Game Pass, but I felt like because it was so bad, it was like, here, just have it for free.
No, it was going to come on Game Pass day one, automatically because they own the studio.
Okay.
When they acquired Bethesda,
Mhm.
they Arcane is one of the studios they also acquired along. So it's a first party studio now for Xbox. So that game was always going to come to Game Pass because they were doing day and date on Game Pass with first party games. So it was always going to come to Game Pass. It just happens to come to Game Pass and it just happens to be really shitty. But that's not a good look for Xbox right now because they need not to have
Shit
this.
games.
Yeah, because like it's like the last thing they launched that was of any significant value was Halo.
Mhm.
And then obviously that turned out however it turned out. But then it's like it's been what, a year and a half now or
Something
more
like it.
with nothing good. So
Yep, and that's
Yeah.
why Phil Spencer said what he said.
yeah,
Xbox boss Phil Spencer. We lost the big.
Yeah.
We lost the biggest console generation there is.
mm-hmm.
So, he said, admittedly, he's in third place when it comes between Nintendo and PlayStation,
Mm-hmm.
and he's right
Yeah.
because Xbox doesn't have anything that would separate the two. I think Nintendo and PlayStation jump between 1 and 2 all the time, and Xbox is just sitting there at a lonely 3.
But he wasn't talking about the Series X.
No, it's
Sorry,
Xbox One.
Yeah, he's talking about Xbox One.
Oh.
And his point was being the reason why he feels that way is because when the what would that be? PS4 and Xbox One were coming out. That was really the true onset of people having digital libraries. Like that's really when people really started doing that in a major way. And his point was, if after that all that time to now, you're on that ecosystem, it's going to be really hard to pull people away from this massive digital ecosystem that they spent, $2,000, $3,500, $8,000, $2,000 worth of money on the PlayStation ecosystem or Nintendo, whatever ecosystem you're on, and it's like there's not necessarily the room to pull you over, especially now going forward. There isn't so much. So like, okay, I got an N64, and then now I'm getting some new console. I'm getting a Dreamcast, so now the N64 goes in the closet, and then we're just switching over to getting other Dreamcast games. It doesn't work that way the same way anymore. It's like I can still play PS4 games on my PS5. I can still play PS3 games on my PS5 now. So it's like if you brought a PS3 game digitally or whatever, you still have that. You're gonna stay in the ecosystem. You're not necessarily gonna do that with the Xbox. So it's like we did sort of lose that window. So it's unfortunate. It's not gonna necessarily like be overtaken this time around, or ever. Maybe at this point, we'll see what happens.
Okay,
it fucking sucks.
Phil Spencer covered a buck. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, he was on Kind of Funny.
Yeah,
Xcast last week, and they kind of because obviously I think he was scheduled to just show up prior because Redfall is coming out. I think. But then everything that happened with Redfall, they had to address it like that. I don't think that was the initial
basis for the conversation.
Yeah, for the conversation, they were just gonna have a conversation, but then that shit was so fucked.
So Phil, what about that Redfall?
Yeah, it was like, well, this is the kind of conversation we're in about.
What the hell happened, buddy?
Yeah, it's all fucked up. That's what happened.
And that Activision Blizzard deal didn't go through.
It's still open, right? Because it got blocked in like the UK. I don't, or for the streaming thing, but I don't think it's necessarily dead yet.
They're gonna appeal it.
Yeah, I think they're gonna appeal it. And also, and the thing they got blocked for is like the dumbest thing, because like nobody does cloud game. I think y'all talked about it before.
Not yet.
No, not yet. But it's like, so it's like cloud game doesn't exist. So you blocked it for something that doesn't actually exist yet, right?
Well, technically it does.
I mean, it does, but it's not like
I used it, but it's not.
It's not like
perfect.
It's not like
I was playing Injustice without downloading the game on the Xbox.
But it's not like the standard, right? It's not like how, but eventually it might be.
In 10 years, this shit gonna be different.
Well, worry about this shit in 10 years.
It's gonna be on TV.
Right.
Worry about this shit in 10 years, nigga. Let me get my deal done.
It's the future.
Let me get my deal done. No, fuck y'all. Let me get my deal done. I'm trying to get this Activision. I'm trying to get this World of Warcraft, baby. So yeah, they did block them niggas though. So it's not looking great. Starfield has to be good. if it even comes out this year.
Oh no, man.
It has to be. It has to be.
I don't know.
Because if it's not good,
If it's not,
that's it. It's a nail in the coffin. They can't afford stumbles like this. It's been too long without anything. So if Starfield's not good, and then whatever the fuck else, Fable's not good, whatever they got coming next in the pipeline, they have to be good consistently with like no like drama attached to it like this Redfall shit.
I don't know.
We'll see.
We can only hope for the best. DC Marvel news. Doctor Strange writers weren't able to watch WandaVision before finishing the sequel.
It shows.
Yeah.
It shows.
You could tell, because the fact that if you watch WandaVision, she had this whole arc where she accepted grief and found love or not love, but like was able to like come to peace with what happened yada yada, and then you come right back and say, fuck it, I'm getting my kids back.
Yeah.
I'm getting my kids. I'm gonna kill niggas and I'm gonna be evil.
Yeah.
It was like, this doesn't seem like the same person who was at the end of that. And I guess you could explain it away by with the dark hole corrupt souls and whatnot, I guess, if you want to go that route. But it makes sense.
Now, was there like a timetable that they had to, abide by, that they weren't able to watch it?
I just think COVID, and then they were just filming it. I think they were just doing separate things. I think it was like happening at the same time. I really feel like I think she was filming WandaVision and they had maybe just finished it, but the show wasn't actually out in the wild for them to have seen it.
Yeah.
But that shouldn't fucking matter. They should be just talking to each other regardless if they're having this shit. And this is probably part of the reason why some of this shit is not working out the way we wanted to. It's like they're not talking to each other apparently. So I'm gonna just do whatever the fuck I want to do over here, and then you're gonna just do whatever the fuck you want to do over there, and then we'll find a way to make this work. And it's probably why shit's been a little lackluster.
Right.
And then COVID on top of everything.
And then COVID, we just blame that for everything.
For at least another year, I guess.
Yeah.
In terms of TV shows and because again, it's like the same thing. The writer's strike. It's like, and video game stuff too. Like that chunk of time, it affected the way certain things are happening, and now we're still kind of feeling the effects of things because those are things that are slower processes to get done. So like it takes a couple of months to make a movie. It takes a couple of months to do all the shit. So I think some of that is getting factored in.
And last but not least, the Flash production designer says audiences will forget Ezra Miller's crimes. Now, is his performance that Oscar worthy, that captivating, that so much of, he's gonna wow the audiences that much?
Nah, he white.
With this Flash shit.
One hit movie away, baby.
I feel like they already forgot. That's the funny shit.
They did, and it's on camera. And
Yeah,
it's
I
in
know.
4K.
Think about it, showing her choking her.
I'm like, no.
I didn't know he choked her like that.
you ain't
nah,
I
I
thought it
never
was
seen
playful
it.
at first until it was like, nah, hold up.
Nah,
That shit was
I never
brutal.
seen it. He
I thought everybody seen that.
So how come they were able to do that and then seemingly make it through unscathed, and they just said the nigga did, Jonathan Majors did it.
Yeah. They ain't even got no video.
and he gone. Like there's no video evidence. They just said that might have maybe happened. His shit happened. Like I seen it with my own two eyes.
Because what I'm starting to learn about
racism?
No, it's not that. It's just people don't give a shit. They just give a shit about the person. It's the person. It's not the issue. For example, like John Jones. John Jones beat his wife like last year. He's
God
fighting
damn.
for championship next year. Nobody cares.
I did not know
Nobody
that.
really cares.
Yeah, but what did Jonathan Majors
There are
do?
no rules to this shit.
What did Jonathan Majors do to these niggas? He was
Nothing.
just so why they mad at him for more than
because-
Ezra?
Because
Ezra.
you know how he was talking about he didn't like Adam Warlock because of his perception of the character and what actually happened.
Yeah.
It was people's perception. I feel it's everyone's perception of Jonathan Majors and what he actually turned out to be, quote unquote.
Oh, because they think he's like the nicest human being in
Yeah,
the
it was
world.
like, oh, you're this budding new
Clean.
superstar, and then we find out you beat up women. So it was like, all right, so now we held you on this pedestal. Now we're mad at ourselves because we held you this high without actually knowing you for like whatever reason.
What's Ezra's persona then?
They thought he was brought in as like just a kid that he's on the Flash and he's gonna bring some levity to the thing. Oh, he's funny on screen. Oh, he's the comic relief, and now we just find out he's some
Then he choked a woman on camera.
But it all has to do with the star power of the movie as well. People don't really give a fuck about the Flash or like
Yeah, they
the DC
invested
as
way
well.
too much money in that movie.
If that was a Marvel star, if Ezra was a Marvel star, pretty sure they would give a fuck. If Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, Robert Downey was caught with some shit, drugs, hookers, beating up people, trafficking, I don't know, it would be more of a story. But Ezra's just like, it's just another actor in Hollywood doing some actor shit. It's just another Friday. We don't really give a fuck.
Yeah, and he's one of those.
And he's white. Which helps.
That's what really.
And he's a pronoun person.
That.
I don't give a fuck about your. If you beat women up, I give a fuck about your pronouns.
You don't give a shit.
They, him, her, it. Barbara Streisand
And
beat
he's queer.
that woman up.
And he's
Michael
queer,
Streisand.
son.
What'd you say?
And he's queer, son.
And he's great. Michael
Give a
Streisand.
fuck about you. I
But
don't give
what
a
if-
fuck about your sexual preference.
What if that lady did not identify as a lady then?
Damn, that's a thing.
Yeah.
No, what if she identifies as a man? Then what does that?
Oh,
does
equal
that cancel out?
No, because you still don't have the physical makeup. I don't give a fuck what you call yourself. You don't have the physical makeup of a man. So this born man beat up on this born woman, and now he has to go down for that.
But he did not, or they did not.
They did.
Yeah, they didn't.
They did.
Nah,
We saw they do that.
but they did not get in trouble.
Yeah.
They did get in trouble, but
The
we
fuck they did.
don't hold they to the fire
Oh, all right.
because they happen to be Caucasian.
I
don't
agree
even think
with
it's
that.
because of that.
I think it helps.
I
don't
really
think it
don't
hurt.
think it's because of that because
It's
I've
not because
seen-
of that, but it's a caveat.
I just think
it's
it's
something.
I just think it just depends on how much you like a person. I really do think it's
I mean, yeah,
selective.
I
It's
can-
really
I
selective.
feel you.
It's really fucking selective out here. It's like, yo, like you don't hold this dude to the same standards as this, but they did the exact same thing.
Yeah, we didn't have time to form an opinion on Ezra, so we don't know if we like him or hate him. Jonathan Majors we've seen in so many things that I feel like we like, oh, he's cool, he's dope. But then it was like, oh, now we got to knock him down a few pegs.
We have more time. That nigga been walling for like a year and a half. This nigga had one. We had.
Was he fucking Hawaii up?
Yeah, he was in Hawaii going crazy.
Yeah, but we don't give a fuck. 'Cause we don't give a fuck about his movies.
Going after the KKK, he was wilding.
We don't. We as in the public,
Wilding for wallets.
As you know, we don't give a fuck.
All right, well, sorry.
We gave a fuck about Jonathan Majors, and now
Yeah, he gotta go
because
fast.
we're mad. We're more mad at ourselves than we are at Jonathan Majors. I feel like.
Gotta go fast.
Can't speed past some allegations, my boy.
I just think one person has more of an investment than the other.
Yeah,
That's what I think. So it's like, oh, we gotta sweep this shit under.
That is true.
Because that's what I was saying about the Ant-Man movie. That shit would have made $1 billion. They'd be like, well, we gotta sweep this shit under.
because if it was Jason Momoa, they would
Oh, hell
tear
no,
his
they-
ass up.
Yeah. What would they?
Yes.
Wait,
people
Aquaman 2
people
ain't out
love.
yet.
No,
No,
but I'm
yeah,
saying,
yeah.
but if Jason Momoa had these allegations about any other woman he's been with, they would tear his ass up, and people love Jason
I
Momoa.
don't think so. I think the bitches would ride.
They let it slide.
You
He ain't do it.
He can hit me
bitches.
any
He
day.
ain't do it. Yeah, he can beat my ass.
You can't call them bitches and say that.
I don't know, dog.
I do.
I don't know nothing.
They be wild.
That's a fact.
Man.
Wallin' for Wallace.
Speaking of, he was wilding.
With the lean and the how you had the Vaseline? He was ready. You do. That means you did that
pulled
with
it out.
That means you did that with purpose.
Yeah, he pulled it
right.
Yeah.
No, he was waxing it in the
Jesus.
seat.
Damn.
He was buffing the ball.
Damn.
He was like
he was doing the Herman.
doing this shit with purpose.
Yeah, man.
If you had the Vaseline in your pocket, you do that shit with purpose. You
I use it for my lips, and I had a little extra, so I wanted.
All right, so the travel carry size amount of Vaseline that you use for your lips.
That's crazy, man.
Everybody ain't 15 like you, Hesh. What if what I'm working with only requires a little small bottle of Vaseline?
Well, God bless you, nigga.
God has blessed you. Pause. Apparently, you need the big
No, I'm just
bottle.
saying, there's enough Vaseline in it. Like you gonna get a.
Why you sizing me, dog?
Yeah.
Why you sizing me?
It's only about this big.
You size
Yeah.
what? Pause. Gay.
That's crazy.
The Vaseline container,
That's
nigga. God
Oh,
damn.
yeah, uh-huh. Put your fucking hand down, yo.
Oh, shit.
It's only about this.
It's the how big is the Vaseline container?
Well, if that's all he,
I mean, that's all you need. Like,
what if that's all he need, dog? Yes. If you can't get laid in Japan, your shit small.
Yeah.
Your shit crazy. Nigga was backed up. I had to get it off on the plane.
panda.
How you so horny? You just fumbled her
Why didn't you go to the bathroom?
because I can't look at her in the bathroom.
Who?
Who was on that plane? I wanted to beat my picture.
Yeah. Yo, go to the bathroom next time, my nigga.
They, he, she be wilding.
Hold on. One more.
Oh
I
shit.
almost forgot about this
One more
bullshit.
thing.
I almost forgot about this bullshit.
thing.
Jacket.
They want Carl Urban to be Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat.
I heard.
Are they
someone talking
gonna
about that.
de-age him?
No, he's just gonna be Johnny Cage. He is older.
Be a 50-year-old Johnny Cage.
Okay. I gotta watch Mortal Kombat again because I don't know the storyline or the age or anything.
That could
Them niggas
work.
ain't old.
That could work.
Wasn't Sonya in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't Sonya and Jax and everybody about the same? Aren't they
She's
like
in her
young
30s.
20
Yeah, they're
something
like
year olds?
30ish, maybe 40. It could
No,
work.
They're like in their late 20s.
No,
maybe
I'm just talking
30s,
about like the actor.
mid early
Yeah.
20s. Years.
I mean, it could work because you could do the approach of he's a washed up movie star, kung fu nigga, and this is like his chance to get back in the spotlight type of shit. If they wanted to go that way, I like Carl Urban as an actor.
Yeah, but not
So
in
like,
this
I'm not against it, right? I don't hate Carl Urban. I understand, like,
Yeah.
okay, he's maybe a little too old, and it's not necessarily what you envision when you're thinking of Johnny Cage. But in general, in terms of Carl Urban as an actor, I'm not against.
Yeah, I'm
that
not mad
idea.
at that, but what happened to
But who else you gonna pick? The Miz? I heard somebody
Yeah.
talking about the Miz.
Nah, I thought they had casted homie that played Jackson, Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, Jack.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I thought they
That's
casted
rumored.
him. That was like early on, like last year maybe. They was like they was considering him or something like that. I like, what happened to him?
He said, "Nah, I'm out."
And then I assume if Johnny Cage is going to be a focal point in this movie, he has to perform some type of actions and CGI. And so having Carl Urban just to CGI him doing like splits
He
and
can't
shit like
split and
that,
kick.
How you know?
we don't.
He could train that.
You're right.
I don't know his life. I don't know what he be doing.
You're right, but I don't want to see it.
I don't know. Carl
It don't
Urban.
look. It.
I'll
He
try.
looked more like a Kano than
Yeah,
a
he would've been
motherfucking
really big at
Johnny
Kano.
Cage.
I don't know.
Or maybe that's him typecasting him from The Boys. I don't know.
Yeah, he's Australian. He might be able to like, hey mate.
Hello, governor.
He give me more Kano than Johnny, but
Oi, bye.
He can
But
learn how to do splits like Van Damme did in the movie.
Oh, hell no.
Van Damme was him though.
Yeah.
Nah, we ain't gonna do that.
Mm.
He just wasn't American.
Yeah. We don't talk about that run enough of niggas not from America killing shit for like a good fucking
Because it didn't stop.
10 years. It was
Yeah,
like
really
Van Damme,
Has a-
Schwarzenegger. Steven Seagal from America, right?
Yeah, it has to stop.
Okay.
They just stopped picking niggas with non-American accents now.
Yeah.
Because now they're just all British niggas.
Yeah.
So it's still not American
Still
niggas.
not American.
But it's just they
Yeah, we losing.
it's just not
Yeah.
going.
Losing the fucking. They took our jobs.
That's a
Yeah.
fact. This nigga from Snowfall.
Yeah,
British.
British as
Yeah.
fuck.
That's fuck. Yeah.
He's a nigga from BMF.
British as fuck.
British? Yeah, see?
Yeah, so the fact that Damson does that pisses me off, but it's very impressive
Yeah.
that he's that good and he sound like a real LA dude.
Yeah, for real. Hey, Mark ass Buster.
is
Yeah,
that
good.
it? Anything else we missed?
Fool. Could blast his food.
Fool.
Also.
All right. Picks, man. What do we have for picks this week, man? Hash Jones, what restaurant do you suggest, man?
Olive Garden. No,
Oh.
nah. My pick is gonna be Nope by Jordan Peele.
Oh,
you
shit.
finally watched it?
Yeah, I watched it.
Was it good?
It actually wasn't bad.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Okay.
And so it's better than whatever the one with the rabbits.
Us?
Yeah, it's better than that, but still the black one is Get Out is the best. I'm still too stupid to understand all like the subtle whatever the fuck he's saying.
He gotta stop doing it.
And like, oh, this is so mysterious, and I don't quite get every single like. I don't understand all the purposes of all this, but I was like, oh, this is. But I watched it. I was like, you know what? This actually isn't that bad. I was like, this is actually pretty good. And shout out to Kiki Palmer.
Yeah.
Word.
Oh,
Shout
she
out
thick
to
now. She thicked up.
picks, man. Bobby, what's your pick?
Bobby made his pick. It was Kiki.
Yeah.
That.
Kiki Palmer.
Kiki.
It's all that.
You know what I mean?
Junji Ito Maniac. It's a Netflix anime,
Okay.
and it's like an anthology of like just folk tales of I guess like Japanese horror stories
Mm-hmm.
and tales and stuff like that. It was cool. I watched like the first episode. I gotta finish it. I gotta binge it.
What do I have for a pick? I do not know. I'm gonna say listen to Jack Harlow new album.
Jack Mon.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. I don't think I really watched anything new this week or listened to anything new this week. So, newest thing that I've consumed was the Jack Harlow project. So,
I ain't gonna watch White Man Can't Jump.
Hell no.
I might. It didn't look horrible. I know just for name's sake, I hate that they took that name. You could have just did that name to something else, but it looked interesting.
Yeah,
It looks like a parody of the original.
I didn't watch the trailer.
Instead
yet.
of
I
a
don't
gun,
know.
this nigga brought a flamethrower. It's like,
It's
come on.
really goofy and shit.
Come on,
like
man.
y'all could
King
have just did
embarrassed.
this and named it something else. That's why I hate him.
Can't get embarrassed, man.
Is
Is he on strike? Get him out.
He should.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, we gotta
Oh,
support
I
a black
saw-
man.
I
man.
saw a meme where it was like it was some woman prancing through a hallway. It was like Tyler Perry going to the writer's room knowing that he can't cancel himself.
Oh, that's fire. Because it's
Like,
accurate.
Yeah, I'm about to
He
put
is the
out all
writing
my
room.
show.
He is the writing room, so it's
Yeah.
like, well, hey, man.
But yeah, hopefully King Embarrassed is sitting his ass down somewhere because
Now we gotta support black men, man.
I support black men. I just hate the shit that you do often.
Goddamn.
Welcome back, Hesh.
Thank you.
Yes. The circle's not complete.
I'll be taking next week off for Mother's Day.
Really?
No, I'll be here.
Anything else, my ninjas?
No.
What are we doing for Mother's Day?
I do mean that. So are we gonna do the show or what?
You got shit to do for your mama, Bobby?
Probably.
You got shit to do with your mama?
Not 100% certain at this very moment, but maybe. I don't know. I don't know. As of right now, the answer is no. But I don't know if that will change come tomorrow because niggas just be like, "Hey,
Yeah,
we doing something."
Yeah.
Saturday night. Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh shit. Okay, now I gotta figure this out.
Right. So if we're not here next week, happy Mother's Day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
To all the mamas out there, to y'all mamas, you know.
mama.
Yeah.
Yo, if there's no episode, we just gonna play like a mother's playlist for the whole episode. That's why we not here. It's just a whole bunch of mama songs.
Or the best anime moms?
Yeah.
Lit.
We could do that list.
Oh, that'd be
Who's the
cool,
best
actually.
anime moms?
I don't
It
know.
ain't Chi-Chi.
She kept the boys out of trouble. That nigga went to school.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Turn a nigga into a nerd.
And how many niggas got anime moms? Aaron
That's
had
a
his
fact.
for 2 episodes.
damn. You had to bring that up,
episode.
huh? God damn.
God dang.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
All right, so Ninja Vanish. We out of here.